Should be going live any second now. That was like 10 seconds of silence I should not have had. Hello everyone, this is me, Games99, aka No Brainer, and welcome to the Star Live video live, which you probably aren't for the time being, because there's probably going to be like, I don't know, I want to say a good like minute or so before we get some actual viewers coming in, especially since, you know, there's a little bit of delay for me, and I need to now advertise that I am streaming. So let's do that. There's going to be a slight lower quality this time around. I hope this isn't a big enough notice. I'm stuck right now. There's my stream. There we go. I've got a little bit of a worse internet today than normal. So I've lowered the bitrate by about 200, which, if you guys are interested in the math behind it, that's about 5%. So 5% less quality in terms of amount of bit rates. That's totally how this works. So hopefully you guys don't even notice any of the differences. So again, today I'm just going to be playing my Worlds deck's going to be rotating between the Talzin Thrawn, the AAR, and my my Yoda Ezra. What did I call it? My Yoda Ezra rookie pilot. My year. Wait, I think I called that deck Metal Gear. That makes sense calling it Metal Gear. Yeah, totally makes sense calling it Metal Gear. So that's what I'm gonna call it from now on. Is now Metal Gear, and no one's gonna understand that in the slightest. Um, hey Justin. Yes. There is another video that should be on the way. Unfortunately, it's a large video. There's a lot of footage there. It's about like an hour and 10 minutes, I want to say. So it's not fast for me to upload. Gonna have difficulty with that. But I am now in the top 32 after beating Rebel Trooper in the Artificery, not the Artificery, but the Tabletop Simulator Season 5 League, whatever it's called. The TTS League Season 5. I got to the top 64 and then beat Rebel Trooper and got into the top 32 with that, but that's still a fairly long video. That's going to take a while for me to get up. Probably not going. I'm going to be out Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to back to my parents for Easter, so you can expect that probably Monday. Unfortunately, I was hoping to get it out today, but that's just not happening. I'm only about 40% uploaded on that thing. So there we go for that. Now I'm still just waiting for someone to get in here. One of the things I want to do is I'm in an awkward spot with my where is it? There we go. I'm in an awkward spot with this deck in that I like the deck a lot, but there's one card that Nars got rid of that I'm like, do I want to get rid of or not? And that's Vandalize. Alright, we got two people in here. Here we go. Sith Holocron was it first, so if he wants to... Oh, well, Sith Holocron was first. Oops, I maximized it. Did not mean to do that. I want to change the color to gray and Holocrons to blue. Okay, well, he wants to... Alright, sure. Holocron wants to let the other guy first through, so sure. Alright, who am I changing the color of? Him? Yep, alright, cool. It's quicker than waiting for them to do it themselves. Adam Goswibler, subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Sorry about your last name. I clearly butchered it because I never even intended to actually pronounce that correctly. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. I'm surprised that didn't go off on the Streamlabs, but it didn't. So okay. I'm gonna start with the 5 die here though, and we are gonna move on from there. But yes, I'm not sure whether I want Vandalize or not because this deck really likes using Yoda with... It really likes using Yoda to turn Ezra's dice to resources or whatever on the first turn. So on the first turn, going for first turn Vandalize doesn't sound great, but if you're not able to go for first turn Vandalize, then if someone puts out a Rally Aid or something, then you're really screwed. So first turn Vandalize is most effective turn Vandalize. If you understand what I'm trying to say here, because my voice keeps going higher and higher and higher. Won't do that again, guys, I promise. So, I'm not sure if I want the Vandalize, necessarily, but what else could I replace it with? Because Vandalize is really good for hitting Chance Cubes, and it's really good for hitting Rally Aids. Those are the two really big things here. I've got a decent hand here, but I don't have everything I would want. So I'm going to keep the easy pickings, because Han has 2 double range sides. So I can probably easy pickings this. I think I will keep the Y-Wing as well, and I'll just toss these 2 back. I'm hoping for like a rally if that's not happening, and that's fine. A core of these 3 cards, anything else this could be, and it's a good hand. Alright, so I end up with 3 to his 6. So that's he wins the battlefield there. No, he got 5, not 6. But he gets to claim a resource, draw a card. Claim a resource, draw a card, and I get shields. Yay! Well, I definitely want to keep Ezra and Yoda alive, so let's stick a shield on each of them. There is the awkward situation where if I put both, I want Ezra to die first. Oh, quick draw. Okay. I want Ezra to die first, but if I put both shields on Ezra, then Yoda might die first, and that would suck. Okay, so he's going to remove the shield on Ezra. So should have put both shields on Ezra, clearly. But I do want Yoda to survive longer, because then Yoda can still do turning to Y-Wing stuff in the later game, sort of thing. Alright, and there we go. He's still got another action to be able, he can reroll a die, and then he still has an action to be able to resolve. Because of quick draw, allowing him to play this card, which has ambush on it. Gets a blank, good for me. So he can still resolve that 3 ranged if he wants. Good action cheating there, very strong action cheating. And yep, he's gonna hit Ezra for 3. That sounds smart, and I don't have resources to remove from him, but it'll be fine. Yeah, I can roll an Ezra here. If he manages to get the God roll, I can easy pickings the 2 ranged away, so that's not going to be a problem. If he gets a double focus, I have to worry about impulsive killing me. But otherwise we're fine, and looks like we're pretty fine there. Yeah, so I'm okay with just rolling in now and starting my turn after he's basically finished his turn. Alright, so I get a Yoda special, so I can go special into a special if he has resources, which he won't have. You see, that's another card that I could use instead of Vandalize Truce, because Truce into Ezra Steel is pretty effective. Alright, don't want to see that double focus, don't want to see that double range. So do I overconfidence this, or do I go for a hidden motive on that ranged? I think I go for a hidden motive here. Ranged is what I'm going to call. We'll see if it hits. If it doesn't hit... Oh, it hits. Okay, cool. I was going to say, if it doesn't hit, I can always then overconfidence once he uses the double focus to turn to the 4 range to kill off the Ezra. As it stands, he's going to have a worthless focus side here. I'm surprised he didn't use the double focus to turn to a 2 range or something. But yeah, that's going to be quite effective for me. So the thing is, without a Rim Outpost, he gets a resource and draws a card. But I can take that resource off of him as I wish. So I'll take this to get some resources. I will have 5 resource start. Now, another card that you can use instead of the Vandalize is also a Chance Cube. Well, that's the interesting thing about it. Yay. We use the same tokens, so it works out. Yeah, and then I'll get another resource here, and then I'll play my Y-Wing for 3. Then I'll roll out the Y-Wing. Gotta roll out the Y-Wing first, even in these situations. So I'll roll out the Rookie Pilot. That rolled a blank, so I'll re-roll the Y-Wing, try and get a 4. No, that rolled a blank as well. Alright, well, let's discard this overconfidence then. Re-roll. Come on, Y-Wing, give me something. Hey, special. Alright, sure, I'll use the special on the Y-Wing to do 4 damage, and then I will caution to give the Ezra 3 shields. Otherwise, he's just going to die at the start of next turn. When my opponent does another quick draw play, right? So this should be quite effective here. And here's the Vandalize. Alright, so I've got a Vandalize here. What would I rather this Vandalize be right now? That I don't have in the deck currently. Would I rather it be a Chance Cube? I don't think so. I don't think I'd rather this be a Chance Cube right now. Would I rather it be a pin down? Maybe. But of course, if I roll out Ezra, I can still vandalize. Um, I can vandalize his Hidden Blaster away, and that might actually just be very effective. So yeah, I'm just going to roll out Ezra first, and then I've got vandalize opportunities. Disrupt and a resource. But the thing is, using these character dice is not very efficient. Well, Ezra's almost dead anyway. But this could also be like, I don't know, a Negotiate or a Lothcat, which would be pretty good here. I can easy pickings those two blanks. Or should I say those two resources? That made more sense. Alright, so 3 doesn't kill Ezra, so that's fine. So I can easy pickings away those two blanks. I think that's worth it. Just to remove dice off the board for him. That could potentially do damage to me. Just want to slow him down as much as possible. And removing 2 blanks is still removing 2 dice for 1. You know, heroes have to play Daring Escape generally to remove their blanks, and Daring Escape is terrible. It's like cost 2. It costs 2 and yeah. Gets 2 resources there. But now I think it's worth just playing Vandalize here. I've got the resources to do it, although I won't be able to like Z95 Fangfighter stuff. But I think this is fine. I think it's fine to just Vandalize here and pay the 1. It costs me a lot though, because this is effectively 3 resources. Because Ezra's dice are guaranteed to get a resource pretty much when you've got a Yoda on the field. And I don't have a lot of dice to manipulate with Yoda a lot of the time. Wow, the exact same rolls last time with the exact same dice. So that makes it a little suspicious. Alright. That's fine by me, so I think I have the money here to call an event. And just guarantee that I'm not going to get removed here if he has removal. Doesn't have removal, has a second chance, good to know. But no event. And that DL44 can do some shenanigans with the quick draw. Glad I removed it already, but I don't have that disrupt play. So I'm gonna assume he's gonna let me do this. If he's not doing anything, I assume there's the pass. Okay, now he claims and draws a card and gets a resource, you see. Now, if I'd kept the Ezra dice, I would have been able to disrupt both of those resources, which would have been very nice to do. So yeah, I'm going to Yoda to turn this to a Yoda and get a resource so that I can play the Fangfighter out for 3. So I don't need to resolve both Yodas at once. Fangfighter has Ambush, which is nice, I guess. As Rookie Pilot die, I'll roll him out. I don't think I want to use his ability, though. I'm fine at the 2. And then I can, yeah, I'll take the resource, I guess. No, I can either take the resource or I can turn the Y-Wing. Well, actually, would it be worth it to turn the Y-Wing to the double disrupt? It might be, but I can do 4 damage here. I can do 6. Let's do the Yoda, let's get a resource. And let's... Do I want the double disrupt instead? No, I don't think I do. Let's turn the Rookie Pilot to a +2, and let's just go ahead and do 6. The disrupt is cute, but ultimately I'm okay with him playing his second chance stuff. Because if I kill off the Poe, his damage output is going to be significantly reduced. It was an interesting choice, and if I didn't use Vandalize, that would have been quite good there. To be able to use those Ezra dice. This is why I'm not too much of a fan of the thing. Why is he not? I guess he really wants to threaten, and then to be able to remove dice or something? I don't know. Do I use Rookie Pilot or Ezra for this into the garbage chute here? Because Ezra's almost dead, but if I can roll him out, that's great. But the chance I can roll him out is very, very low here. But it would soak one of the DL40. It would soak the DL44 really, really well. So since it will soak the DL44 really, really well, I will into the garbage chute, and I will remove both of those dice. That's a resource. My other Vandalize comes out. Not really sure what I'd want with it. But like a field medic would be nice, I guess. Pin down, maybe. Okay, he didn't really have the tempo for this stuff. I mean, if he wants to keep doing this to like so that he can play the DL44, he's welcome to. But I mean, I'm going to be able to like caution if I wanted to here. I can also vandalize the running interference now. Something you're activating, sure. But you know, then maybe it'd be better as a rend. The way I see the vandalize is paying 1 to remove a chance cube on a running interference, I guess, is alright. But you could just do a 0 instead. Okay, so this Ezra's dead. Question is, do I want that resource or do I want a caution to get 3 shields onto the rookie pilot? Well, the rookie pilot's not someone I care about at all, so I think I'll just take the resource. At least he has to spend 2 dice for this. But yeah, so Vandalize can hit. It can hit Rally Aid for 1, which is a 1. But you could also just play like Sabotage. Now, Sabotage is a good card. For those of you who don't know, Sabotage is a card that never sees play, but it costs 1, and you discard cards from your hand up to the number of costs for a support to discard it. But it's not upgrade, so it doesn't hit Chance Cube, which is like the only thing I really care. But apart from that, it does everything else I would want. But removing cards from your deck, from your hand, can be quite counterproductive as well. Wait a second, that's the Y-wing die. I was like, why is that a special flowing through the air? There we go, 3. Good roll. So I'm actually going to be able to just kill the Poe, and there we go, perfect kill Poe even. So that worked out really well for me. He's gonna have a lot of resources though. I really need to fix this mouse thing. My mouse is just slow right now. I really should just up the sensitivity. But I can't do that unless I go into the window settings, because my mouse only has 3 phases. Should I assume he passed? I'm gonna assume he passed, guys. Because he isn't doing anything still. Alright, now he gets a resource, draws a card. He's gonna have 5 resources to start next round. Which is gonna suck for me. Maybe I shouldn't have thrown the firefighter if I wanted to get the flanking maneuver out, but this is not a turn I'm gonna flanking maneuver. I could have flanking maneuver for 3. That might have actually killed him. It's kind of interesting actually that might have killed him. Because I can do 7 here. I can do 7. I can't do that extra point of damage. That flanking maneuver actually was important. I can do 7. I do 4 here, 3 here, that's 7. If I use both of Yoda's dice, I can get the resources for the flanking as well, but I need to roll a god roll with either the... Okay, so if I get the Y-Wing to land on the special, or the Z6 to land on the 3, can I do it with the Z6 on the 2? Yes, I can. Okay, so, because I go to 6, but then 8 for the flanking. So, here's what I do. I do Yoda to the special and get a resource. I then play flanking for 2. Then I use Yoda to get a resource and turn the Y-Wing to the special. Oh, he can remove his resources. And that keeps him alive. Okay, then he doesn't and I kill him. For the game. Yeah, because of the resources, I actually couldn't kill him at all. And so my plan was stupid, but Kokuzan, didn't. He also messed up his maths, so there we go. So there we go. Alright. That was a good game. I drew both Vandalizers. I actually used one of them. It wasn't a terrible use. It wasn't a terrible use. Could have been better, but it wasn't a terrible use. Alright. I'm going to play my AAR this time. Boop. Now, since you guys don't know this, I'll tell you. This deck is actually the one I'm running in the TTS League. We had to choose a deck, obviously, for the top 64, so this is one I took instead of the Yoda one. I just have a lot of reps with this one. I know how this one plays very well. Well, I knew back when it was a Ray deck, and the differences aren't big. So, yep. Up against a Balatalzen, alright. 5 dice, so it's worrying, but that's a vehicle. That's a vehicle thing. If he's running TIE fighters, that's a really cool tech card. I also run TIE pilots. Sorry, TIE fighter, sorry. No. The TIE itself, the TIE fighter. Yes, I was right the first time, the TIE fighter. The TIE fighter has a special which removes all shields, which is extremely effective. I just want the maximum chance of getting a weapon here. Removing shields is extremely effective against the Mills and against the Ray to Ayla decks that turn up, because they have a lot of shields and stuff. So having TIE fighters I use it in my Talzin, Talzin Thrawn, to remove shields. Very, very effective when they start putting like 3 shields on a character, and then they use a caution or something for more. So 6 for me, 5 for him. I want to see what his deck does. I just want to see what that does, so that's what we're going to do. And in my opening hand, it's not great. I got too many weapons. This usually happens to me. Usually I have too few weapons, then I discard everything and get too many. And I don't know which is better, having too many or too few. Genuinely, I'm not sure. So, going for these heirloom lightsaber first. Don't want to play the handcrafted because then she's an immediate target. With heirloom, it's difficult to figure out who to go for. Gonna get out the pistol. That's fine. Gonna roll in. It was him to go first. How have I gained an action on him? Or did I just start? Did I just play without him? Wait, no. Speed, heirloom. No. We're talking. We're fine. Because speed was the first action, then my heirloom, then his D8, then me doing. So it's fine. Okay. Hey, Coxacan! I just played against you and now you've subscribed to the channel. Thank you very much. Welcome. Come on, guys. If I hit that 1,000, I get monetized again, and that'd be amazing for me. I've officially entered an entire month now without any income whatsoever, so it looks really sad. Oh, nope, there it is. There it is on the stream. There we go. A bit of a slow from the Streamlabs there, but it's very sad right now where I have now hit the point where it's officially my income from last month is now 0. So that's unfortunate. But if I get to 1,000, I get to be monetized again, and that would be great. I'd make my like what $20 a month I was making off of this back, and hey, $20 is $20. Alright, so that's going to be a Feel Your Anger. Gotta remember that. What's he want to change with that? Does he want to put the Bala to a 2? That makes sense. Because he keeps playing around this removal that I just don't have, which is pretty funny here. I'm going to discard this handcrafted for a reroll. I don't care for it. And I'm going to reroll everything except that 1 melee, because the pad 1 melee is pretty good. And there we go. Now I have 3 melee. Yeah! And 2 indirect. I'm really scared though, once I start losing characters. We're at the point right now where he can do 7 damage because he can do 7 with, but that puts my pad 1 to 1. He by changing this Stormtrooper from a 1 to a 2 instead of one of these focuses to a 2, he's not able to kill me. So I keep my dice So I keep my character alive, and that is huge. That is just absolutely huge. Yeah. Because otherwise he could already activate again. But then again, maybe he just wants to save it so that he gets another DH17 on the next turn. You know? Alright, so let's discard something to do another reroll here. Then I'm going to discard the best bin. Not going to need the best bin for a while. And let's reroll these 3 dice. The 2 indirect's nice, but I'd rather have a 2 melee. I'll just like that. Alright, so I myself am still going to be able to do 6 to the Bala, which is equally huge because this would put Bala to 2 hit points. Oh, nope, never mind. Best defense. Pays 1, takes 3 damage to remove the damage that would otherwise be going onto the Bala, which is sad. So I'm going to discard the lightsaber training because it's not like I'm going to be able to play that anytime soon because I'm not going to have a weapon. And 2 indirect. Not great. Gonna have to be swapping my damages around. And truce. Both players get a resource. Okay. Okay, that's fine by me. Because this is where Akbar comes into play. He takes 2 damage. Bet he's really wishing he hadn't done that. Alright, 2 indirect. I don't care about the battlefield here. It doesn't help me. And I think just killing the Stormtrooper is the best choice here. Because at least I get a die off the board. Alright, and here's my Force Illusion. Potentially try and keep Padawan alive. The awkward part of playing Force Illusion on a 1 hit point character, though, is that he can just shoot 1 into her, and then that pops the Force Illusion, and that would suck. So. Might not be the smart choice, especially with Mother Talzin. See, there's his 1 right there. But he doesn't have the resources for that 2, so he can only do 3 right now. Right now he has to do 3. If he Talzins, I can overconfidence. This is a risky play, though. A very risky play. So, I'll do this for now. What am I supposed to be getting, Monk? Let me know, please. There's a 2 ranged, and he's probably going to be able to get 2 more ranged. The Fangfighter, yep. Alright. He's going to turn that to the 2, probably. Yeah, he's turning that to the 2. Alright, makes sense. Yeah, you can't resolve that, though. So, now I'm going to overconfidence them. We'll see if I can get him to not have ranged anymore. Because that'd be great. He still gets the ranged. Alright, so I'm going to be able to only block 2 with this Force Solution, and that would suck. Oh, my Panda deck. Yeah, sure. Alright, so he's going to shoot me for 1. Force Illusion pops, which hurts. Paying 1 to just remove 1 damage really hurts. But at least there's 1 damage of overkill, right? At least there's 1 damage of overkill. And Balatik now stands up. Discard. I was hoping for a resource. Because I would like to get that Shoto's lightsaber out for the Ayla here. But not enough that I'm not going to do this if I can. Alright, so he's got double focus here that can put this to the 1, and then he can do 3, and then put this to the 1, do 3, and then he's got more focuses for the Balatik that's already going to be stood up. I'm in a really bad situation right now. Yeah, not rolling very well here at all. Okay. But if I can God roll, then I'm going to do well. I don't think he's going to have removal anymore. Why that one? Why? I guess because you could... Like, why not just use this one as the focus and keep a focus out? I feel like my way makes way more sense. Alright, 4 damage. Okay, sure, I'll take that. 4 is good. It's also 2 cards to discard, so that's nice. So he's not going to have removal when he rolls in, and that's going to hurt him a lot with this focus. So that's fine by me. All right, he loses the Feel Your Anger and the holdouts. It's fine by me. He doesn't resolve the shield. He could have done that just fine. But okay. Nope, that was a focus. Alright, so it's going to be able to do another 3 damage and take the shield. If he wants. I don't want him to reroll this, so yeah, I will do the discard. But yeah, it was a worthless card for him anyway. He's going to take 2 damage. Yeah, you can't separate that. 2 damage to one of their characters. So, okay, well, he'd rather have the resource. That's fine by me. So, I could do 4 here to someone. Do I want to do it to the Mother Talzin? Put her to 7, or I could put the Balatik to 3. I think because Balatik is stuck with that Force illusion right now, I'll do it to the Talzin, because that means Balatik can't have another gun on him, which is a problem for him. I take another 3 damage. I take my resource. Now he can take his resource, and then it's a case of, do I want first turn? Or do I want to play the Shotos? I think at the end of the day, I'm saving an action to potentially remove a resource off of him. It's probably worth it. Do I discard the Shotos? I don't think I discard the Shotos, though. Alright, here's another heirloom. That's actually fantastic. I could play the Ancient here to try and heal, but the second heirloom is also really fantastic here because this don't have removal, unfortunately, so if Balatik rolls decently, he can kill me. Okay, he's going to roll Mother Talzin instead to try and go for the damage there so that he doesn't waste her rollout, but I mean, Talzin has that ability anyway. That wasn't really a roll, but it's fine because he didn't roll what he wanted. Doesn't get it, it's an even. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to be able to roll this out, and then if Ayla dies, well, sure, he gets to stand up with Balatik, but Ayla also gets to stand up, but, sorry, no. Akbar gets to inherit both lightsabers, and then Akbar can go Jediing. Meanie. Big meanie right there. Do not like at all, so let me just re-roll. There's some more melee. That kills Talzin again. Let's see if he has any more removal. He has a shield. Okay, shields are removal. Can confirm shields are in fact removal pieces. So let's discard this. Let's just try and get some damage to try and kill off the Talzin. Come on, there's a 1 melee. That's enough to kill her. He has removal again. Ugh. Well, I rolled the 3. Huzzah! Get screwed. Wow, that was lucky. That was a 1 in 6 of hitting that. Wow, okay. That was really lucky of me. And now I can just sit back and relax and wait with Akbar until he wants to kill off the Ayla. Let's just lightsaber pull, because this thins out my deck, make it more likely for me to get removal on the next round. I only have Ancient Lightsabers and Shotos left in my deck. That's interesting. Let's grab the Ancient, because I'll probably want 2 Heirlooms and Ancient rather than Shotos. Delete that. Okay, he's going to discard and reroll. That's fine by me. Alright, so if he wants to overkill the hell out of Ayla, he totally can do. And the thing is, if he keeps rerolling, then Akbar's eventually going to do 2 more damage. He doesn't actually overkill the hell out of her. It's only an overkill of 1. And it gets him to stand back up again, so, you know, keeping that other 2 is actually pretty good for him. Arguably, I should have been Ancienting to go to 4, but 4, it would have been 6. Yeah, it would have been impossible for him to kill me. No, it wouldn't have. He would have been able to kill me with what roll he had. He had a really good roll, so no, I'm wrong. All right, let's roll Akbar. We both got an activation effectively. Double focus, that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. I'm hoping he doesn't have removal for this. He doesn't have another overconfidence, I know that much. Like, what can he do as yellow? With only one resource? Not a lot. He can, like, he doesn't like you one of the dice, but... Okay, so he does manage to roll out another set of huge damage numbers. So that sucks for me. But at least I'm going to do 6. Of course, he's going to Force Illusion one of that. He's getting some pretty good rolls. So he's going to block 3. I know that one. I knew that that one on the top was a gun, and there's a truce. Doesn't care about that. And a free-for-all. Okay, no, that would have been pretty bad if he just rolled out with his 5 dice and killed me off of that. So it's good that he doesn't have that card. Do I want an ancient here? I think I want an ancient here. Remove one of these for an ancient, and then toss it over. That really sucks. It really sucks me to be doing it. But I kind of just need to survive. Like, the rollout would not have saved me. Just straight up rolling out and hoping to god roll for damage is not an effective strategy in this situation. So does not discard 2 cards. Damn it. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, so that's this first next turn. Right, okay. That confused the hell out of me. Alright, so I'm just going to play Honor Guard, and I'm just going to try and tank the hell out for now. I've got a Clash with Ancient here if I need to. Oh, there's the Force Illusion. Alright, well, now I can play my Ancient, I guess. Apparently I sent the wrong Ancient to the top of the deck. I don't know how that really worked. Oh wait, no, I deleted that die all the way over there. That's what happened. Okay, so he gets to activate both characters. But does he... But he doesn't have the resource for it. He does not have the resource. Okay. Because otherwise this god roll ends me. Otherwise that god roll would have ended me. He did not have the resource for it. So that's... Thank God for that. So let's honor guard the hell out of that thing. But again, he's rolling very well on those +2s. But I rolled a 3 when he was removing my die, so... He only has 1 reroll left, so here's hoping he does not roll into damage here. It's not a fantastic chance. It's a 1 in 6 on one of them and a 1 in 6 on the other. They're both 1 in 6s, and he's trying to take it. And he gets that 1 in 6. But that's only 5 damage. He doesn't kill me with this. So that's important. He has 8 cards left in his hand. Alright. So that's annoying that he's managed to do that. But he doesn't kill me, at least. At least. I can Close Quarters Assault the last card out of his hand to do 2 damage. And now he's looking really hurt as well. He's gonna pop it for 2. Alright. And now I just have to roll well in my 2 rolls. If I get a resource on Akbar, then I'm good. Do I discard everything here? Do I reroll everything here, or do I keep this heirloom? I don't think I will. I won't keep this heirloom, and I'm hoping for a good roll here. Okay, I do have a resource to do 3, but not a re-roll to do 4. Maybe I shouldn't have re-rolled everything. So I'm not going to be able to clash now to win the game. So I've got to go for another reroll. I get a +3. I get the double focus. Perfect. Boom. Probably should have kept the heirloom after all. But there we go. I managed to do it in the end. Just barely. Just barely. The Akbar for 4 damage was very important there. But that's why you just take the 4. Because otherwise, well, I could have focused to a 3 and a 1, and that would have put him to 1 hit point. If he hadn't taken that damage off of the Force Illusion, I would have won. So, GG. Well, actually, no. Yeah. Wait, yeah. Well, actually, I could have still killed him if Akbar had that 1 ranged. 1 ranged plus a 1 ranged on the... Plus a 1 melee, sorry, on the Ancient, plus a 3 or 2 on the Heirloom would have still killed him. But it would have been really difficult to roll that. Would not have been easy at all. Alright, reload. So that went pretty well. Anything else about that game? Not really. I mean, I did manage to draw my Force Illusion. I think I only have one of those in that deck, actually. Let me check the Destiny list on SW Destiny. Boop-a-doo, boop-a-doo. Yes, I called it Metal Gear Ray without having Ray in that deck. This is for the Ezra Yoda rookie pilot. Okay. Why did I call it Ray? Oh, R-E-Y. Rookie Ezra Rebel pilot. No. Yeah, rookie Ezra Yoda. Yeah, Ray. Metal Gear Ray. Makes sense. Ah, I like me. Haha, I'm funny. Great. Yes, I do only have the Force Illusion. One Force Illusion, one handcrafted. Makes sense. Alright, Nas coming in with a streamer battle. Alright. What does he want me to play? Well, he's seen me play the Akbar one. We've played the Akbar one before. So I think I'll want to play my vehicle or my Talzin Throne. Alright, Nas is starting his stream and he is abusing the fact that other people can read, that my viewers can read the chat. So everyone's going to go from me to him. That's his plan, but it won't work. It'll backfire. People will come in and watch his stream who are following him and they'll be like, who's this awesome no-brainer guy that they're talking about? Ah, I should watch him instead. Fairly. I don't know at this point if Boba 7th so a couple of weeks ago I was like Boba 7th, they are going to be the #1 most played deck at Worlds, and I want to make sure I at least get through the group stages, which are all best of ones. So I wanted to play something and so Thrawn Talzin was not something I considered viable, because Thrawn Talzin's really, really bad. Yeah, so Thrawn Talzin, not necessarily the most effective one at Worlds, I don't think, because I think it's just going to get destroyed in the group stages if I'm up against even 3 Boba 7ths. It's practically an insta loss. I feel that matchup is like 70-30. All right, he wants me to play that vehicle deck, so sure thing. All right then, object saved. I need to change this to Metal Gear Ray. All right, so here's how that matchup works. Thrawn, Talzin. Oh. Thrawn Talzin kills someone. Usually the 7th. Then, at the end of the same round, they kill the Talzin. Suddenly, you're 1 versus 1. Thrawn doesn't beat Boba. Alternatively, you kill the Boba, and then you have a 1 versus 1 where they can spot blue. You have to get pretty lucky with rolling focuses in order to win that matchup. So I'd say it's about 70-30 in favor of Boba 7th. Especially since as Thrawn you have access to a lot of 2s, so the Boba 7th will always have a 2 to use with their special sides. But yeah, they are very light on upgrade deck, but they don't need upgrades to kill a Talzin. Talzin only has 9 max health. Alright, definitely don't want a flanking here. Vandalize. Is Vandalize a good card in a hero mirror, in a vehicle mirror? People say it is. I'm not sure. We'll try it. We'll keep it. We'll try it. We'll toss the rest though. Well, what's likely to happen is Ezra and Yoda both resolve stuff, and then we both just trade resources back and forth. There's a flanking. Do not want that flanking. But into the garbage chute might be nice. And there's a hidden motive. I'm going to be able to play an airspeeder out, at the very least. But I'm a little vehicle light. Little vehicle light this first round. And we play... This is kind of a mirror match, so... This might not go very well. I got a 3, he got a 4, so he wins the roll-off. So congratulations to him. He's going to be able to get the resource, the extra resource, and that might win him the game. And the first turn. But I do get to stick my shields onto the Yoda and the Ezra. Was that actually a special before? I don't even know. There we go. I got a disrupt and a resource. He's going to take a resource off me. Then he's probably going to spend the resources. Double focus, yeah. But I can vandalize whatever he throws out. And I think that's a good thing to do. I think it's a good thing to do to vandalize whatever he throws out. Yeah, let's just discard this flanking and re-roll the dice. And then whichever the trappier of the two is, Well, I need to spend 3 dice on Vandalize, actually, so that's not necessarily nearly as effective as I thought it was. Okay, I can Vandalize the C-3PO for 1 as well. That's effective. A little awkward, though. He managed to... Oh, wait, no, I can't do that. Don't have the battlefield. I don't actually own the battlefield, so I can't do that. So let's Yoda into the Ezra resource here and get a resource off of that. And do I want to do the other Yoda? No, I don't. I'll leave it. I'll leave the other Yoda out there. He hasn't activated Yoda yet, so he can still be stealing my resources with Ezra, and that could be a problem. But he definitely got a better start than me. But I can play my airspeeder for 2 now, and then he can't steal the resource. And there's the die over here. Alright. He rolls in C-3PO, and I no longer have the ability to vandalize. And I can't really play the vandalize effectively because of the Yoda Ezra going to steal my resource if I try, which makes things a little on the awkward side. So he's going to actually be able to just get this full Y-wing and stuff out. This is my worry. Yeah, blank again. That sucks. 2, nice. But he doesn't have resources anymore, so he might not have removal. So I can go for a big 6 hit and see if I can get it to work. That Y-wing rolled a special. I can hit a motive the Y-wing, but it's only a 2 in 6 chance to remove the die, and that just really sucks. Because if I don't remove the die, he can definitely get it to go off with the C-3PO and stuff. He can steal the resource with Ezra no matter what as well, which sucks. I can steal it back, of course, but that's not worth it. Let's just go for it. Special. Let's try and hit the 2 and 6. Yes, I hit it. Okay, that's huge. That's huge. That's huge. All right, so that was a good 2 and 6. It hit perfectly, and now he's stuck a little bit. His damage output has now gone from good to basically zilch. He's gonna get the resource. That surprises me. His damage output is now basically zilch. he can do that to get the +2, and that gets him to 3 damage. I can take a resource and vandalize if I wanted to, but I don't really care about that. I can take 2 resources. I can put this to a +2. I can take a resource off of him by going to the Ezra special, but I think I just want to get more resources myself for this turn. Let's do that. Let's go to the resource here. Let's not do 2 damage. Let's do 2 resources. And I know with the 2 he can potentially play an airspeeder, so I could vandalize that. All right, okay, vandalize goes away. That's fine. So let's go ahead and do the 4 to the Ezra, because I know he's going to be playing easy pickings, and Ezra is also a cheap target. Whoever kills Ezra first is going to do very well in this matchup. Not really going to be me though. Probably. I decided to take, instead of 2 damage on the Ezra, I decided to take 2 resources. And that might not work out so well. He did manage to get the roll onto it, which he had a good chance of that. So yeah, he's going to be able to do 5. But all that happens is that our Ezras are now equal. And I've got a huge amount of resources going into this turn, but he's got 3 things out. He's got an extra 4 resources worth of something out, whereas I've got 5 resources on the field versus his 2. So he's definitely in a better position right now. But I get the first turn to roll out my Ezra first to go for the threatening the resources, and I have the battlefield now. So I could have threatened something, but that might not happen anymore. But the Ezra rolls in and almost rolled into damage to kill off my Ezra, which would have really sucked for me. I would have had to have into the garbage shooted. Yoda manages to go to the special, which threatens. Okay, he removes the die, that's fine. Yeah, the Yoda threatened to steal all the resources. It's not going to happen anymore. Double special on that Yoda, which that really sucks for me because he can steal all of the resources. Don't have him vandalize anymore, obviously. Stealing all of my resources would really suck, so I think I want to just play 2 resources right now. Yeah, he was worried about easy pickings, for me to just easy pickings that, but I don't have my easy pickings, unfortunately. And he might do, so that's worrying. And Nas disconnected. Okay, good. User is disconnected. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, Nas, get the hell back on here, man. What are you doing? So in this current position, he can steal 1 resource off of me, or he can focus into the 3 ranged or something to kill off my Ezra. And then he's still got the Y-Wing and the Airspeeder and the C-3PO. My Z6 unfortunately requires a resource to really run, so that's not going to be very good. That's not going to be very good until the Ezra dies. The Ezra's going to have a hard time dying. I'm going to have a hard time killing the Ezra. But, I do have, however, into the garbage chute, so if he doesn't remove the resource, I can remove 3 damage by exhausting my rookie pilot, but that rookie pilot 2 damage is what I would need to kill off the Ezra. I perhaps shouldn't have taken that extra resource, because this Z6 is not going to be very effective. Alright, Nars, it's your turn. What are you going to do? Are you going to take my resource? Because he could do. Playing the Headhunter might not... Well, no, I didn't want him to steal all of my resources, so it was definitely worth it. Okay, so he's going to do that for the 3, so I do have to garbage shoot this. But that does at least my resources get spent doing something better. It's going to be difficult for him to kill now. Well, not too difficult, because he can still rookie pilot and airspeeder for the kill. At least I'm going to have that available to me. I want to get out quite a few blanks before I discard to reroll here. Does not land on the +2, great. Lands on the 2 there, though, so he can still Yoda into the 2. So I need to roll very effectively here with these Ezra dice. Try and get some damage out. Okay, so I can kill his Ezra, he can kill my Ezra. And I am okay. Oh, I can't kill his Ezra because of the shield. Fudge. But I can at least resolve an Ezra's die. I'm not in a good position right now. I can keep rolling out things, but the Ezra's gonna have a hard time. Oh wow, okay, I rolled the 1. That's beautiful, actually. That's the only roll it could have been to actually kill off the Ezra. He's gonna actually use removal on this. Because yeah, pin down is definitely something I could use instead. Double disrupt, not very useful. Pin down is definitely something I could use instead of the Vandalize. It's pretty effective. He can still see 3PO out the Y-Wing, so that's not a problem for him. He's going to be able to claim, so that's going to suck. But I can still focus and kill with my Y-Wing focusing it to the 2 ranged. So there's that at least, unless he has removal, which, I mean, he still has 3 cards in hand. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot him for 2 to force him to discard another card off the top of his deck. Because the only difference there is whether I discard 1 or 2, so easy pickings allows me to... So he loses the easy pickings, which would have been a completely dead card in his hand, which is kind of annoying. But, you know, you got to get that mill in, you know, guys? Just got to get that mill in. Okay, so now I have my potential C-3PO, the Y-Wings and stuff, but I've taken 3 more damage than him. And he's got an extra resource plus an extra resource from the weapons factory. So he's in a really good spot right now. Okay, moves the die, sure. Let's roll in the airspeeder. Special. Don't really want to draw 2 cards with this. But I do want to get out the rookie pilot die soon so that I can go for the Yoda here. 2 ranged. I don't have removal for that, unfortunately. Why? Well, what's happened with my mouse? Okay, there we go. Just kept moving back into the middle of my thing. So let's activate the rookie pilot here, and then re-roll this. Maybe I can just get 4 damage instead. You know, 4 damage is good. Instead of going for a caution here on this. Double focus. Not the best thing for him. So that's good for me, obviously. Does not seem to have any removal. So he's got a no removal hand here. So I can caution for 3, but then I'm in... Maybe if I roll a 3 here, I want to use this as resources. Okay, I roll a 1 again, so that's fine by me. But I could see 3PO... If that landed on a 3, I would have seen 3PO got 2 resources off of it to potentially play a Y-Wing or something. Not in the best position for rolling... For using these dice, using these cards right now. Yeah. So... Yeah, I just don't actually have the ability to use these unless I like re-roll the Yoda die. Which I kind of want to use the Yoda die, you know? But actually with it being a 1, I can use this as resources. Oh, he exhausts my Y-Wing. Forgot that that thing does that thing. So that was a bad play by my part. I forgot it could be used to exhaust. Alright, so now he has removal for it. Why didn't he use this removal earlier when I was threatening to resolve 4? Well, whatever. Can remove the C-3PO. Makes sense. Alright, well, let's discard a Fang Fighter here. I can re-roll both of these. To get nothing. Again, I can caution if I need to, but I don't really need to right now. I really just don't need to caution. Let's discard the other Fang Fighter and re-roll again. Double special. Okay. going to resolve that as what? Damage? Discard 2? Discard 2. Okay. Makes sense. Now I can't caution. I no longer have the resource in hand for the last card, so going to say a resource. I don't have the ability to resource on this. All right. Do I want to just resolve this as a discard 2? As a draw 2? Like the Yoda die as a special and a shield or something? Let's do that. Let's exhaust this as a draw 2. And then the Yoda die as a resource. And do I want to put this to 3 for 2 more damage? Or do I want to like Jazz Shield? Let's get a shield. Unfortunately, Runaway Boomber's very worthless here. Could have turned it to a resource here and get a Runaway Boomers out, but then I don't have anything for the 2. Okay, rolls. He's rolling good damage. He's rolling very good damage here to go for these kills. So let's hit the Yoda. The cool thing about this set of characters, though, is late game just having a single rookie pilot out is quite effective because he is still good damage, and he has a reroll potential. But he gets these focuses and does not need them at all. He just did not need these focuses. Yeah, I claim. Yeah, Todd, I could have exhausted his airspeeder with my airspeeder, but I wanted to see if I could draw the cards. If I could draw like a Rallier, that would have been very effective, or some removal. Yeah, I'm just going to take 3. But I will definitely... well, I've got... there we go. There's a blank card right there. Into the garbage chute. Into garbage shooting a Yoda is really desperate. Gets a blank on the airspeeder, though. So we know how this goes. Might have to garbage shoot the Yoda. We'll see what happens. Alright, Yoda's special and a double focus, so Yoda can still focus like crazy, like a champ. So, that's worrying. Another blank. It's okay. I know the type of removal he has, so... that bit's fine, at least. Okay, focus. But, into the garbage shooting to remove, like, 4 damage is not great. And that's a Y-Wing special, naturally, so let's overconfidence, I guess. Let's overconfidence, let's get both of those. Ah, and I removed the wrong die. That sucks. But I don't think he wants to take 2 range, because he can always take the Y-Wing as better than that. Special again? Okay. Two ranged for 1. Not doing damage here. There comes a resource. So I can into the garbage chute for 1. That would suck, though. Can do 4 damage to me no matter what with the resource into 2 range, and then the double focus being resolved as a 2 damage as well. So that would suck. I think ultimately I'm going to have to just use these resources as survival tools against this Y-Wing special. Double special on the Yoda, though, is really nice. It's really, really nice. Okay, he spends a resource there. So I can get shields, which will be very useful here. And turn some dice. I could also get the Runaway Boombas for 3 instead. Runaway Boombas out, get 2 of the Boombas dice out. I do have a focus on this Yoda, on this C-3PO. But I think I want the shields. So I need the shields. Do I take 2 resources? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a resource and turn a Y-Wing special and resolve the Y-Wing special. At the end of the day, that's 4 damage, and that hurts his resources and stuff. He's going to take all 4. Good. Nope, he's going to take 3. Okay. Because if he did 1 more damage to the rookie pilot, I could turn this to a 2 and do 4. So this tells me that he doesn't have removal. Yeah, he's going to turn that to the 2. Makes complete and total sense, because he can always C-3PO with the Y-Wing. So in order to prevent that, let's hit a motive that, and let's call special. And hope for it. Yes, I hit it again! Hit a motive 2 twice in a row! Boom! Both of them! He hasn't drawn his hidden motive yet though, so that severely reduces his damage output. That is huge for me. So now I can absolutely go ahead and throw in those runaway Boombas for 3. I don't have to use this as healing. I can use this as damage instead. That's huge. He'll be able to claim though, most probably, because these Boombas are slow. Especially if I want to be able to resolve this too. But I have 2 cards to basically discard here. I've got a hand of pretty worthlessness. Okay, he's gonna resolve this as a special. Okay. What would you want to turn the R2D2 to? Because I know what I'd do if I was him. I would resolve this as a double discard again. So I'm stuck just doing 4 damage this turn. Or I would use it, or I would use the Yoda to like, well, going to the special on this would be a stupid decision because I would be able to still activate the Boombas. Do I want to just go for a reroll first? I think I just want to go for a reroll first. Let's go easy. Let's discard easy pickings. Let's go for a reroll here. Don't get anything good though. That sucks for me. But now with only 1 card in hand, it's much less. He's much less willing, hopefully, to do the C-3PO discard. Okay, so he's gonna get 2 shields instead. So now I can roll out runaway Boombas. There's a 3, so that's gonna be really good because I can use that as a C-3PO focus if I need to. So let's Boombas, pay 1. Roll in another Boombas die. Blank. Alright. So let's do a discard. Let's re-roll these 3 dice. He's doing passes at this point. He still has his rookie pilot he hasn't rolled out. Alright, so I hit the 3 for 1, so that's good there. Garbage shoot. Okay. So he removes all of my damage. That's why he wasn't ever using this pilot. So I probably should have seen that coming. Let's be perfectly honest. Should have seen that coming. So let's resolve this as a resource. And then, yeah, and then things aren't going to go great for me because he's going to be able to claim still. But I get to do 3 damage to this pilot. So should have seen that coming. Absolutely should have seen that coming. Should have resolved when I had the chance. There was no excuse there. He's still in a good position. Have this card now, this flanking. Finally seen my rally aid. He's also not seen a rally aid though. Well, he did. He's got one right there. But I can flanking maneuver for 5 if I need to, which I might need to. Gonna probably roll in the Yodas first, try and get some shields. Or something. Rolls double disrupt, that's not good for him. So that's good, and what's not good for him is good for me. Discard and disrupt myself. I can scruffy these things, but I don't really care about scruffying these things. Like, if he's having to pay resources, I don't want to spend resources to, like, remove the events that would otherwise cost him resources, right? Oh yeah, I should probably be rolling in airspeeder first, actually, to try and force the Y-Wing disrupt. Y-Wing special, yet again, as always. So I will overconfidence both of those dice again. We'll see if the overconfidence works. God damn it! Missed the Y-Wing again with that. Can't complain too heavily because I mean, yeah, I can complain, but I can't complain too heavily because, well, hey, Y-Wing, nice. I've been hitting the hidden motives, but at the same time, it still sucks for me. So we're just going to have turns of just rolling everything out right now. And I just want to be able to roll out as much as I possibly can to go for the flanking turn, eventually. 3 for 1, alright. That kills the rebel troop. That kills the rebel, so he's probably going to remove that. He's got the resources too. Like, he's got a scary, scary hand. He's gonna caution. That makes total sense. But if he's cautioning, that means he probably doesn't have actual removal. Either that or he's waiting for another into the garbage chute. Does he have a second into the garbage chute potentially here? He very well might have a second into the garbage chute. And that would be really bad for me if he does another second into the garbage chute. So I think I need to call event here to hit it. Yeah. Event. Shit. Oh, into the garbage chute. Yeah, we go. As I said. Yep. I'll pay the resource. So I can't resolve the 3 for 1. Yep. But now he can't remove my dice, and that's huge. Although now he can roll in the rookie pilot and try for the kill, because he's close to killing me. Let's be honest, guys. He's very close to killing me. He just needs this Y-wing to roll a special, and he's pretty golden for that. He doesn't get it off. Perfect. I desperately need Yoda result. Yoda. I desperately need Yoda to give me shields at this point. Actually, I just realized how weak I am. Okay, good. Yoda special will give me shields. But I want the resources. Alright, so maximum damage he can do right now is 7. Yoda has 3 health, so 1 shield keeps me alive. So let's do this. Let's turn and get a resource. And then let's do this, get a resource and a shield. But what that means is that I'm going to be using the C3PO probably for a triple focus here for more damage here. But he can't stop me from playing a flanking maneuver for 2. Ooh, I don't have the resources for a 3rd flanking die. We'll see how the Runaway Boomers die go. I've got a really good set of rolls here. Oh yeah, also my Z6 I have to pay for. We'll see. I turn it to the +2. He wants to do damage. Makes sense. Alright, Boombas. Blank. So I can do 5 with this. But that Boomba's blank's annoying. But I can do. Okay, so so if we call the Y-wing 2 damage. He has 9 health on the Yoda. I can do 7 damage to him with it. With what I've got right now, I can do 7 damage. I need Boombas to roll and hit a damage side. Or I just don't flanking. If I don't flanking, I guarantee 6 damage. But I think I need to flanking. If I pay 1, then I won't be able to do the 3. But if I pay 1 for Boombas, I get that out, and then I can use this as a focus to go to 6. That's 6, 9, 11 damage in total. But right now I have 5, 7 damage. I have 12 damage in total. Right now I have 12. I could kill Yoda. I could kill either of them here. Killing Yoda is probably better than the rookie pilot, let's be honest. I've got a lot of lines of play here. I think I roll in Boombas. I think what I do is I roll in Boombas here. And now I'm going to discard this for a reroll, and if I land on damage with these, I'm golden. Fang Fighter, that's awkward. Suddenly my damage calculations are all off, and he could kill me this turn. Okay. Scruffy looking, discard, reroll, just these 2. Okay, they both landed on damage. Okay, we're good. But he could still kill me this turn, and there's nothing I could do about it. Well, I could take shields, I guess. Yoda special comes in. That special comes in. So he can do... So he can do a Y-Wing to kill me. He can Y-Wing to kill me. I can bite the bullet here. I can use C-3PO on a 3 to get 3 shields and just try and survive this turn. But I'm going to be taking enough damage to kill me no matter what here, unless I use up my final resource on it. Could I accept that? Could I just do... No. I can't win with... I can't win this turn. Can't win this turn no matter what. I'm going to survive on 1 hit point, but I'm not going to win this turn. And this stops me from being able to resolve the Z6. You've still got a Yoda special to resolve, man. Alright. He wants to be able to get shields up. And this way he's going to be able to keep the rookie pilot up as well. Do 2 indirect. He does 3 to me. I need to resolve this 2 direct no matter what. And then he claims, and then that's it for me. There, I pass. First turn will be roll out Y-Wing, second turn will be roll out C-3PO, third turn will be to kill. Not really anything I can do about that. Here comes the Vandalize again. I really needed this to be a pin down at this point. What's even the last card in my deck? Does not land on the killing blow at least, so if I Yoda, I can get 2 resources and 2 shields to try and save myself. Don't get it. I can take the 2 shields, which keeps me alive just for the turn, but... 15 damage was exactly lethal in that situation, but I couldn't do it because of the Y-Wing. I could have survived a fine fighter, but if the Y-Wing rolled any sort of damage at all, I had to use up the resource, which meant I couldn't do it. And the chances of him getting that were very likely, let's be honest here, but yeah. Alright, so let's set this up. So it was 2, it was 3, it was a special, and it was that. You had 2 resources not die with Y-Wing, so. Uh, Wait, did I have to resolve the C-3PO as for a resource beforehand? Something like that, I don't know. Maybe. I had lethal at any rate. It was definitely lethal, but... But yeah, so... He was right, actually. I could have stopped him from discarding. I could have stopped him from discarding, resolved the 2 ranged as a 2 discard here, but then I don't flanking at all, and I only get to do the 5 to kill off the rebel trooper, and then the 3 and the 2 to put the Yoda to like 3 health, which doesn't win. Deploy Squadron is fun, John. Um, but I mean, this deck is supposed to be slow, right? And if I don't really care about going fast, you know? I'd rather just use that as something else than just being able to roll out all my damage. But this Vandalize was kind of useless. I would have really loved it to get rid of that C-3PO. But you know, Elros, it's your turn up here. If you're still in. Do we see his hand move? If we see his hand move, he's here. He's here. Okay, cool. Alright. He doesn't want to play. That's fine. Alright, Pietrello, do you want to join in? I accidentally put 6 in the middle of his name. Oh yeah. I respond the same way every time it's mentioned. Yeah, no, it is just not good. It's not a good... could I get out of this choose a color menu? Can I change my color to red? Whoops. Alright, let's try out the Mother Talzin sort of thing. Hey, I don't mind taking a free win to boost my ego here. But yeah, deploy squadron is a nice idea, but like, wouldn't I rather just like play partnership or something? I don't know. Oh, right, promotion. Duh. Deploy squadron would give me a lot of dice, but I would still have to pay. I still would have to get out the I still have to get out the runaway boombas die with a thing, and easy pickings makes it so that I don't necessarily want to be rolling in all my dice all at once if I don't have flanking. Like, if I don't have flanking, that's deploy squadron is kind of bad. If I don't have cards out here, the deploy squadron is kind of bad. I tend to not have a lot of cards out here until much later on into the game. I tend to only have like 1 or 2 out until like the last turn where I've got like 6. More like 3 or 4. But where the hell is my Thrawn Talzin? There it is. What's he up with? Yoda, Hondo? Alright. Yoda, Hondo. This is like the one deck that I have that's weak to it, actually. Because Ezra Yoda. That's another thing, right? Hondo is like... A lot of people like playing Hondo, but Ezra Yoda just makes Hondo a joke because you're just like, oh, I give you a resource and I take the resource back. And then I've used my Ezra dice for your Hondo dice, which is way more valuable for me. Alright, so double force wave and a snare and an heirloom and a first order TIE fighter. Okay, I don't really want any of these. I'll keep the heirloom actually. Because that's a 3 damage for no pay side. And I'll draw 4. Because no pay side is kind of important against a Hondo. Alright, well, I actually won the battlefield, so yeah, I'm taking mine. He can take the shields. Go right ahead. Don't have to just not have to deal with the throne room there. You want the second shield on Hondo. He gets shields. Okay, he's putting 2 on Yoda, 1 on Hondo. Makes sense. Right, so as is typical with me with Thrawn, I'm just going to start by rolling out and calling a number. And that number is going to be 2, because I want to see if I can hit a cunning. I hit an entangle, I guess. But he's got an easy pickings, which is scary as hell. Other than that, he's got 3s for all of his stuff. Which is good to know. So I don't get what I want here with this disrupt. So I'm just going to discard here. I'm going to discard this force wave and reroll and try for the resources. Don't focus on a single focus. Well, I'll use the single focus to get out 2 resources, I guess. Doesn't feel great. Might spend this first turn actually not doing anything. I'll take 3. Surprised people go for Thrawn. Talzin's the real scare, honestly. You know what? I am just going to play this turn to just build up resources. D6, cool. So that gets me a resource here as well. And with 4 resources, this is going to be pretty effective. Oh yeah, he's got an easy pickings. I should remember that he had an easy pickings. Really should have remembered that. Well, I can take 3 resources, I guess. First, it's not going to be very effective for me. I'm going to have to pay him 1. Probably. Well, I could overconfidence instead, but I might as well just pay him 1. Well, do I want to draw? If I pay him 1, he's going to have 3 to be able to play his upgrade, which sucks. Or I could do Force Illusion, then I don't pay him, but he's going to have 3 regardless because he can do double Yoda's specials. Or I could remove these Yoda specials. I can remove one of them with overconfidence. Might force him to have to reroll as well. Or I could just spell removal it. You know what? I'll spell removal it. This means he has to discard to reroll, and he's only got one card left in his hand, which is that upgrade he has. So hopefully he doesn't roll a Yoda special here. He doesn't. Perfect. So now I can play the Heirloom Lightsaber. Actually, if I had Overconfidence again, he would have had nothing left. And then I get to claim. Don't get to use up the Talzin, but, you know. I've taken quite a bit of starting damage, but I've already got my upgrade up. So that's fine by me. Hey, it's Nukajena. Nusena. I don't know how to say people's names. Feel Your Anger is good here. Kylo Ren Starfighter, that's my only 2 costs, so I now know I'm safe from that sort of stuff. So let's do this. Let's call 3, because I know he's got a 3-cost upgrade in hand that he would really want to play. And hit that handcrafted. Yep, I'll let him keep the second chance. But he has an Unbreakable and Overconfidence. Alright, cool. So now we can remove my dice. Which is, of course, scary. Let's play the Kylo Starfighter for 2. But now I don't have anything to stop him just paying with the Hondo. That might be a bad choice. Actually, yeah, no, that was a really bad choice to play the Kylo Starfighter. Good thing he's doing this instead. Because what I really want here are resources again. To be able to play, like, Feel Your Anger and stuff. Let's reroll this. And then let's boop and snare. Oh, look at that. Exhaust a character will be a potential. Go for three more resources. Those resources are always good so that I can pay off Hondo. Don't get to pay off Hondo this time. But I will on the next turn. Which means he will be able to play his second chance, because I don't want to lose that on the Thrawn. Right. He wants it to be that token. That's fine by me. Special on Kylo's. Alright, so I know he's got 1 yellow and 1 not yellow. So Kylo gets to do 1 damage here. Which isn't fantastic. I guess I'm just going to have to let him take the resources and shields. So I might as well do the melee damage whilst I can here. So that way it doesn't get blocked by shields. Just like that. I knew 1 ranged, but he can just start claiming, right? Let's just play the full solution. It costs me 1 to do, and... You know, actually, yeah, no, because the claiming the Ewok village would have done 2 damage. Let's try for something better on the Kylos. Nope, blank. Alright, fine, I'll just do the 1. Doing what it would have actually claiming would have dealt 2 damage. Like this 4 solution is actually kind of worthless. Probably should have just discarded it because I'm just gonna pay 3 anyway. Yeah. And having the first turn for snare is really crucial. How's my trip plan going? Yeah, I've got accommodations and stuff, but I still haven't bought cards yet. So that's kind of dumb. So let's call 3. Okay, I don't have a 3 to hit, and he has a 2 for cunning as well, and the other fast hands. That could be a problem. But I get to exhaust a character if he does something here. Would I rather exhaust the Hondo or the Yoda? Probably the Yoda. Double special again. Okay, that sucks. So I'm gonna, well, actually I'll pay 1. I'll pay 1 for it. That means I don't snare. Snaring would have actually been really good. I don't know why I didn't do that. I should have done that, totally should have done that. Should have just used up the 4 solution and then snared to get rid of the Yoda. But I was worried because then then I die, right? Okay. For another... Let's go to the 2 resources again. I'm just trying to play a resource game here, and this probably is not going to work out so well. Which one does he remove? The disrupt? Okay. But I can take the resource and threaten a snare. Yes, Tim, I am going to Worlds, and that is why I've been streaming for the past several weeks, and will be streaming all the weeks up to Worlds. Oh, he rolls 3 more specials. What the fuck? Wow. Okay, well, that's kind of ridiculous, so let's overconfidence. Let's overconfidence these 2. And remove the Force Wave at least, but he's still going to be able to Hondo. To disrupt all my resources that I gained. Which sucks for me. But yes, I'm streaming up until Worlds. He's going to be able to get resources and shields. Or honestly, maybe even discard the top card of my deck. Yeah, to discard the first order TIE Fighter. So yeah, going to Worlds, and that's why I'm streaming, because I was hoping to raise some money for this. Yeah, I don't want to just leave all these dice out there, so I'm gonna have to do some rolling here. I'm re-rolling. But I also know he's got good removal, and oh my god, Blank City. He has plenty of time to just play the cards he wants, and okay, that's some damage, I guess. But I'm really hoping that I get a resource or something. The exact same thing that I just rolled. Perfect. So he has all the time to play all of those zeros and stuff. Whilst I've just got to do this. I think I just shoot your Hondo. I spent so much time building up resources in this matchup. I got like 7 or 8 resources, and I've just not done anything with any of those resources. I should have just been going for damage from the very beginning to kill someone. I have played this matchup pretty wrong. I've been quite heavily punished for it. But I can do double Witch Magic to heal Thrawn for 6, but I mean, at the same time, Witch Magic versus just giving him the resource. He can go for the double disrupt and just disrupt me. Yeah, okay, so that's what he's doing. He's just going to disrupt me. Make sure I don't have anything, which makes total sense. I'm going to call 3 again. I don't want to get hit by another light bow. Okay, well, I guess I get rid of the second chance. Another cunning. At least he's yellow only. Easy pickings is going to suck because I just rolled double that. So there we go. Well, actually, should roll out the Starfighter first, in case I get to be able to call yellow. Nope. Starfighter's not nearly as good as I thought it was going to be, actually, when I put it in my deck. I was like, oh yeah, I can get 3 or 4 damage out of this thing, but people play their cards. It's very weird. Spell removal, okay. Which will allow me to set this to the 2. Just need to start doing damage now. The thing is, at the end of the day, the only thing that does damage for him is the Force Wave. And the Cunning to do another Force Wave. Yeah, the Cunning does another Force Wave. That kind of sucks. So I'll take the resource here, so I can Witch Magic. Oh wait, I can't Witch Magic. Well, I can. But he has done the 4-speed now, so he can do what he wants here. Discard to reroll, okay. If I was him, I'd discard to reroll and then done the 6 as when he could. Okay. That's good for me. He did a poor reroll. Yeah, no, he's still got 2 actions. No, okay, so it makes sense for him to have done that reroll. Now he doesn't get that other cunning out, at least. And he does not get what he wants at all. Oof, that sucks for him. He's got 2 more actions though, so he can still disrupt me. So I don't get to Witch Magic this turn. And then he can claim. That sucks for me. Got these 5 cards. I feel like I should do more damage. I should try and go for a 3 on the heirloom or something. If I get a Witch Magic out, I keep Thrown alive, potentially. But yeah, I think I just start resolving damage. That's the only thing I can do. Better to put it on the guy with fast hands than the guy with 4 speeds, though, let's be honest. Hondo has 10 health. I'm going to discard a bunch and try and go for the kill. Nope. Nope. Okay, fine. I guess I'm just going to do 2. Gotta take those 1 out of 6s when you can. I'm just going to have to keep paying them off, and that sucks. Won't be able to rise again either. There he goes, gets to do a double disrupt again. And do a focus into the cunning. Which means on the next turn he's going to kill my Thrawn. Nothing I can do about that, so I'm going to roll in, and I'm going to call 3, because I just don't want him to have resources. Light bows or anything. So yeah, I can definitely go ahead and hit either the Obi-Wans or the Force Throw. Honestly, I'm going to hit the Obi-Wans. They're both really horrifying to fight against. I was hoping I'd only hit one. I was hoping he'd only have one of those in his hand, but he can just kill Thrawn now. He's not even going to. Okay. Because he knows Thrawn's dead to rights. He doesn't have to worry about what I've rolled in. Rolls in a load of garbage, though, with Yoda, at least. I've only ever had 1 upgrade out this entire time. He's so large resources because I've been having to keep paying him. But I god rolled there, so that's nice. A Z6, so I can put this to a 2. So I can at least kill the Hondo after he cunnings. But he can easily kill me this turn. Well, he can't kill me this turn. But he can hurt. 1 damage away from killing the Yoda. But I think I'll always be 1 damage away from killing the Yoda, let's be honest. Unless this rolls a 1 or a 2. Oh, I rolled a 2. Okay, so I could kill off Yoda this turn, this game. It's unlikely. But I could. And he wastes an action. Oh, I get to kill Yoda. That Force Illusion should have gone on Yoda. I get to kill Yoda. That's amazing. Because he doesn't have any cards here that can do anything about it. He just lost his Yoda for no reason. Yeah, I kill Yoda. There's nothing he can do about it. He lost his Yoda. He tried to save the Hondo and lost the Yoda for it. Wow, okay, this changes everything. This changes everything. He was supposed to lose that Yoda. Because I can afford to pay. I can afford to just pay a bunch. Wow, okay, so he went from an amazing position to an absolutely terrible one. Because he wanted to keep the Hondo alive. That just cost him the Yoda because he should have re-rolled the Yoda to try and just get some Yoda shields and accepted the loss on the Hondo at that point. He only has 1 fast hands here, so don't roll that double disrupt, please. Okay, so I do get to pay off if he resolves 1. You only. Okay, so I do pay 1. And now I just have to roll damage and survive. Okay, there's some damage. Boop, and Force Illusion. Boop, there we go. And because I expect him to potentially have a... Well, actually, I should have done that as a 1 ranged instead, and then I could have done all of it in 1 action. That would have actually made a lot more sense. That was a mistake on my part. But he had Entangle anyway, so it didn't make much of a difference. Well, actually, I played around Entangle. That's exactly what I did. I just played around Entangle, you know? Shield, not good. Well, he didn't double dealing either, but I mean, I don't think he cares about resources. Okay, so discarding the Cunning when he could discard the Fast Hands. Discarding the Fast Hands would probably be the smart choice. There we go. Okay. But this means he's not going to be able to roll out and then do a Disrupt. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 3. To pop that. Discard the last 3 cards from the top of his deck. He's going to have no cards left in deck. There goes a Vandalize. I can reroll like 4 or 5 times to kill him, so he's forced to remove it if he can. Or at least start passing or something. Hyperspace jump. Okay, that deals with things. Now he has no money again, but that deals with things. Because I wanted to... So what I was going to do there is I was going to claim, and then because I was going to claim, then I would have taken the damage from Hondo and just done a 3 steps ahead and won. But at this rate, it looks like I'm just going to be able to 3 steps ahead and win anyway. And there we go. Just barely winning because of this card. So turn 1, roll out, boom, GG. Boom. All because he lost his Yoda. I took all of the resources. It didn't pan out. I should have just gone for more damage early. Because he ended up just doing double disrupts instead of the 3-for-1s. Which is quite effective for the Hondo. I could have snared the Yoda at one point and I didn't. Things could have gone a lot better for me overall than it did. So made quite a lot of mistakes there. But it all worked out. It all worked out at the end because of the 3 steps ahead, which is 3 steps ahead is a very important card in this deck. I think maybe I should have 2, but you only ever want to play 1 ever. So yeah, yeah, Tim, you're completely correct. I'm sorry, I only just now noticed your message. The 3 characters is very big in Worlds these days. But Seventh Sister Boba is also very big. Like, if 3 characters big, like, Thrawn Talzin can deal with that with their Force Waves, but they just can't deal with the Boba 7th, whereas the other decks that I have can deal with Boba 7th very effectively and Hondo Yoda very effectively. Sure. Since I don't have any other guys playing, we can do a reload. So yeah, I played that one fairly poorly. I'm going to try something else. I'm going to try out my vehicles again now. And if he's playing the same deck against me, then this should be an insta-win, pretty much. Like, it's very difficult to lose to a Hondo when you've got an Ezra. That's just how things go. And I'm just going to prove it right now. I need to prove my theory, you know. I've got the great theory, but I need to prove it. Vandalize are not going to be great. I can Vandalize away the fast hands, but not going to be great. I'll keep the overconfidence, but I'll discard all the rest. Yeah, I know. I just forget. So that allows me to see if my dice are easy pickingsable, and then if they are, I can call 1 for the easy pickings. Hit the rally aid, but I don't have any vehicles in my opening, so this is not very good. So I got a 5. I got a 6. Not very good here. I got the rally aid though, but this flanking, ugh. Not going to be very effective. I'm still going for another hour here, so if anyone else wants to jump in, I can still definitely play a couple more. So taking my battlefield here would be kind of worthless, but I don't necessarily want to give him control of the battlefield. Actually, I'm taking his. I don't have a vehicle turn 1, so he's going to, and after turn 1, yeah, he's going to remove that. All right. So he's going for the double disrupt immediately. That'd be bad for me, so I'm going to play a Ralliate here, so I only have 1 resource left, and then if that double disrupt happens, then it's not very good. Ezra rolling the blank and the disrupt, not great, but the idea is that my Yoda just counters his Yoda, effectively. Double dealings will give him resources, definitely. There we go, there's a Yoda special. So I can use Ezra to take a resource off of him, and then I can pay Hondo with that resource I just took. So he's going to remove it. Makes sense, but then that's his other resource gone, and he's only got 2 cards left in hand already. Which is pretty effective for me. Don't have a good set of cards, though, right now, so I will discard this flanking and do a reroll. There's a natural special, that's good for me. Why did he change that Hondo and not the other Hondo? Why keep the blank? Like, why? Cool. So I can just take these 2 resources with impunity. There's no need for him to keep that blank. No need at all. Attacking who? Sorry? Was that the Yoda? Alright, I'll take 3 and I'll pay 1. Yeah, and then I'll take the 1 back. Thank you very much. Yeah, double dealing, he never used it. That's a shame for him. Yeah, I'll take this shield. Then I'll Ralliate. And then I won't play it. Nope. Don't have to. I kind of still need this to hit the hyperspaces at the end of the day, but it's fine for now. Yep. Alright, so Z6 and T47. And the easy pickings also. So now I've got that was a great roll. That was a really good roll. Yeah, I think it's worth just easy pickings those 2 right now. So that's what I'll do. And getting cards out of my hand is good, of course, for the eventual Z95. He can pay for all this stuff, but his Hondo is very weak. Because I can just keep stealing those resources back. I've mentioned this like 4 or 5 times now. I'm sorry. I'm a broken clock here. But I've got that disrupt showing. So his removal is going to be a lot weaker of a choice. It's just so hard for him to do damage. Okay, so he gets the special. This is where I just play overconfidence and I pick that and the Yoda die. I'm picking the Yoda die specifically because Hondo has effectively 3 zeros and I want to try and hit the handcrafted. And I hit the handcrafted. Perfect. Now, yes, I did give him a free reroll in the Yoda, but if the Yoda rolls special, well, then I can just choose that one instead, you know. Alright, so he gets the one Hondo special. That's fine. He's going to be able to do the whole Emperor's Throne Room for another one, but that's fine as well. Double focus comes out. That's fine. He does the double disrupt, actually. That's smart. Yeah, Yeah, that is actually quite smart. So I'll take the resource off of him. Then he gives it, and then I'll give it back to him. Though actually, I kind of should have just taken that resource. Yeah, I probably should have just taken that resource. Let's hit a motive, and let's pick special. Probably should have done that on the Hondo, actually. Okay, don't get it. So he does get to claim and do the Emperor's Throne Room with it, and get 2 resources. But I'm still going to be able to build up a good amount of resources here. Oh. Well, I don't get those resources anymore. So that sucks for me. Ha! That's a problem. Well, I'll definitely re-roll the Rookie Pilot here. Roll in the Rookie Pilot and re-roll this Airspeeder with that. Do I take 2? Yeah, I'll take 2. So I could Vandalize for 0 and hit the 4-speed if I wanted to. Not worth it though. Discard the Vandalize and re-roll the Ezra dice, I guess. Try for that resource. Don't get that. It's another +2. It's not good. Let's discard the Headhunter. Yeah, I'd rather have the Fang Fighter than the Headhunter. Reroll both of these, see if I can just get something resolvable here. I get a resource, that's fine by me. Didn't do well for damage, but he's having a lot of trouble doing damage as well. Handful of supports. Okay, this could be interesting. Unfortunately, the 2 runaway boomers are not vehicles. But I'm going to have no removal this round, so he's going to be able to do a lot of damage. Especially with this other 3 coming out. Okay, he's going to be able to do a ton of damage this round. Gotta put an apostrophe in that. Alright. Did I roll out Yoda? I didn't roll Yoda there. Don't think I did? Question mark? I got distracted. I don't think I rolled in Yoda. Alright, it's his turn. That's what's happened. That's what's happened. I've exhausted Yoda by accident when I was doing a typing somewhere, and I got really confused with myself. Because rolling the double focus on Yoda again would have been really strange. Really strange. Alright, here comes the first of the Hondos. Alright, here you go. But I've got resources to steal. I'm gonna take the 2 damage because the light bow will just do 3 anyway. So let's get the resource, turn it. Let's do this. Let's get the resource, turn this. Let's get the resource. All right, that puts me at 6 resources because I definitely need the resources with this run. All right, there's the special on Yoda. So he's probably gonna kill my Yoda this round. There's not much I can do about that, but I'm setting up anyway. So let's play Runaway Boombas for 3. Not gonna have the money to Fang Fighter if I go for the Okay, so this is action 0 still. Okay, action 1 is going to be double focus. Yep, and that's how he kills the Yoda. Makes sense. This is where I rallied. I'm unlikely to hit the Boombas, and I didn't. I hit the airspeeder, which is actually my favorite because I'm able to play the other Boombas. Although that's not a vehicle, so it makes sense for Fangfighter on the next time. So here are my 4 supports now. He's going to have double force illusion though, so he's going to be tanky for a while. And he's still got that hyperspace jump in his deck somewhere, which is something I've got to be worried about. So let's start rolling dice. That looks pretty good to me. Roll the resource, okay. Alright, do I take the resource here? I think I take the resource here, and then I spend it on another Boomba's die. Good, hit a 2. And then I'm going to discard and just re-roll these 3. Okay, he doesn't have anything for me to steal, unfortunately, and I'd rather keep this other Fangfighter. So let's take the shield. Don't want to do a 3rd shield on this because of the handcrafted, and then let's just start resolving. So this is 7 indirect. How much of this does he want to block? Okay, that's one of them. Okay, that's the second one, and he's going to take 2 damage to the last one. Alright. I guess I'll do 2 more damage to the Hondo. And I'll leave this as it is. Alright, so now I'm starting to do a ton of damage. Yeah. My Yoda's dead though, so I can't start stealing resources forever with the Ezra stuff. Have drawn double caution, which is not very good when you're running up against a handcrafted light bow. He's going to do the double disrupt, which makes sense. And get another resource. Oop! Ezra. Come back. Alright. Oh, natural special. That's nice to see. Okay, he pays 2 to remove them both, and I'm okay with that. Because that means he's not removing these dice, which are the real big ones. No point activating the rookie pile until after I activate the airspeeder, which rolled a 2 ranged. Very nice. I'm not going to be able to afford to pay off the Hondo, obviously, here. I only gets the 1 special, but the 1 special can do a Hondo for 3. Yeah. Gonna have to take quite a bit of damage this turn. Nothing I can really do about that, though. I'm just not going to be able to have resources anymore. I've lost my Yoda engine. Three damage, 3 unblockable. And then he's going to remove that and do 2 more damage. Which makes plenty of sense. But I'm rolling damage now. Hey, 6 damage, that's good. Good damage. He spent 2 of his resources already. Definitely not going to be able to rally aid any more things out other than the Z6 if I want to try desperately for it. Oh, you can always claim to kill the Ezra with the Hondo here, so I do need to caution to not die. He probably should have done that last turn. Because now Ezra will survive till the next round. But, I mean, he can always fast hands kill Ezra. It's not that big of a deal. But better to block his damage now than later. Yep. Alright, big money. Alright, well, I'm going to discard the other caution for this. Alright, going to discard the Fangfighter for this. Because I can afford to do these discards. Alright, going to do the Y-Wing for this. And then I'm going to rally to get out my Z6. I can then roll out, but I've used up all of my vehicles at this point, pretty much. But hey, hit a resource. That's pretty damn good. Do I want to spend this resource on doing for more damage? Not really. Let's resolve 4 indirect. Because I could use it for a boom buzz, but I'm not going to. And then for 4 more damage to Yoda. Probably should have actually been hitting into Yoda as soon as the Force Illusion wore off. But I didn't. So that's the situation we're in now. But I can draw 5, 7 cards left. Can do an easy pickings if Ezra doesn't die to this rollout, which is pretty likely to die to this rollout with his handcrafted having 3 damage sides. Doesn't get it. Yep, paying 1. Hey, and Cavelda again. And Yoda's back. Cool. Alright, so I think I pay 1 to prevent a to make sure there's not going to be a hyperspace jump play here. Yeah, make sure there's no hyperspace jump play, because I know he's only probably going to run 1. So it's important to get rid of that hyperspace jump right now, otherwise, if he hyperspace, that would have been game over. So Scruffy definitely paying off. Force Wave comes in. Force Wave, very scary card here, but also higher chance of easy pickings. Well, I'd have liked that to hit either the special or the damage, but it didn't hit either. Mistook that roll, but oh well. He rolled nothing. Wow, okay. That's fine by me. That's very fine by me. Yeah, I think I just do the 1 damage whilst I can with Ezra before he dies. And now he can reroll for a lot here, but if he focuses into special, then he's going to lose some dice. But he has 3 focuses out, so he can always get enough. So for that reason, he's going to do the disrupt. That makes sense. And this means I can't... Wait. That was showing a disrupt. This is showing the focus. Okay. That confused me, because I thought he was playing for the... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can't overconfidence any of this, unfortunately. I can't vandalize any of this, unfortunately, so I'm going to overconfidence and just pray. Oh, wait. Can't swap blue. Yoda's actually dead. That's not something I can do. So instead I'm going to disrupt for 1. In a tournament, of course, that means that I would have lost the character. Christopher, we have me here. Hi, Chris. It's about time you showed up. I mean, I've been stealing Friday night dice every single night for the past, like, 3 weeks, and it's only just now you've noticed. Alright, so he's going to get 2 shields. Yep, do 2 damage. It's fine by me. Let's just start rolling in dice. See if I can kill him. Because I don't have any removal in this hand, after all. I thought I had stuff. I did not have stuff. I have a hand of nothing. Alright, 2 indirect. That's just going to be damage dealt to me. I have 4 cards that do nothing. Oh good, Chris has noticed before. Yay. So, this is a case now where it's like, I kind of have to just try and kill him this turn, which I don't think is possible, because he has too many shields. Which is a shame, because I was like, hey, this is a deck that can always win. Pretty much. And now I won't be able to. So I'll have to give him the resource. And I know he's got easy pickings available as well still. Which is horrifying. So I'm going to resolve that runaway boomers now before I accidentally roll into more indirect. Shield and a reroll of this one. Actually, resolving discard might have been good because yeah, now I've got an easy pickings-able target. I should have discarded the other ones. So that was really dumb of me to not re-roll that one because he just gave an easy pickings target for nothing. I can take a resource on the Headhunter. Do I have another Y-Wing? I still have a Y-Wing somewhere. Could take the resource to try and draw 2 and try and get the Y-Wing, but that's just not going to be worth it. Let's just discard. Let's re-roll these. Well, no. Actually, it makes more sense to me to take the resource and then try for another Boomers die. Pay 1, roll out Boomers die. Alright, discard number 1, re-roll. But he's not going to die from this. Wow, triple Vanks. Okay, discard 2, re-roll. 2, a 2, and a special. Alright, discard that, and re-roll this. Alright, do it to take 2 cards. Hey, there's my flanking. That's cool. Wait, I wanted to play Rally Aid first. That's dumb. It's actually really dumb of me, because I wanted to Rally Aid my Rally Aid first. Let's Rally Aid, let's see. Nope. He now knows I have an Into the Garbage Chute, but it's not like he rolls damage with any of his dice anyway. Here's my R2-D2. My C-3PO is still in there as well. Let's just see if he kills me. Alright, well, he's got a damage. Might as well just resolve that damage now, because he knows I have an Into the Garbage Chute. Yeah. I'm basically dead, and there's not much I can do about it. I'm a dead man walking. So let's roll out the Airspeeder. Really need my flankings. I really need to just have resources. Killing that Yoda first was actually a really good choice on his part. I hate... Whatever I do, he does a double focus to kill, so that's game. GG. I thought this matchup was a 100% win for the Ezra Yoda matchup, because Ezra Yoda can just always afford to pay the Hondo. That's not what's happened. Interesting. I expected this to be a very easy matchup, but he managed to keep discarding me. Oh no, he didn't discard me at all. He managed to keep removing my dice, and killing off the Yoda early was huge. Should have protected the Yoda. I wasn't protecting the Yoda. I was like, oh yay, I'm gonna be able to easy pickings with Ezra. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So I really thought that was an insta-win, and that is not an insta-win of a deck. That's very interesting. Alright, let's play my Akbar. Unless he was playing the same... Unless he's playing the Yoda Hondo, because I would like to play that matchup again sometime as well. Because I really thought that was an easy win. Let's see if he's playing that. If he's playing anything else, I'm playing my Akbar. Okay, he's playing something else, so I'm playing my Akbar. Because again, these are both of these are my potential Wills decks. I'm not sure which one to take. It's like, this Akbar one's expensive, right? It's got 4 speed in it, it's got Ancients in it, it's expensive. Okay, so he's got Orlando Rose, starting with 4 resources. Okay. I think I see the gimmick. But I've got a 4 speed and an heirloom, which is nice. I'll keep the Honor Guard as well for good removal. And I'll toss these 2. Pretty decent start. I have actually seen someone post a deck list using these cards on Star Wars Destiny DB, but I've not actually played against it. He's gonna get a lot of money, but I'm gonna kill him. So, you know, it's only got 20 health. I mean, there's very easy ways to see my hand, but I guess I'll make myself Joker just for it. Alright, so what's the time? Okay, so if this one's short, I have time for another one. But if this one is long, which it might be, then this will be the last one. I have another 40 minutes or so that I want to stream for. Any extra time will be spent to upload my top 64 match against Rebel Trooper in the TTS League. So don't feel too bad about me going off. But yeah, I'm taking mine. I don't want him to have the resources of the weapons factory. But then again, with Docking Bay, he still gets to take the resources, so this is probably a really dumb choice. But I get to go first. He gets shields. So actually, I probably should have taken his battlefield, thinking about it, because he's going to get to Docking Bay instead. Because it's very unlikely I'm going to be fast enough, unless I actively make a point of being fast enough with the 4 speeds and stuff. Which is definitely a possibility. But I'm just going to start my heirloom. Actually, probably, I'm going to play my 4 speed. I was going to play my 4 speed this turn anyway, so I might as well start with the 4 speed just in case I could get the, just in case I needed to honor guard if he puts out first turn Y-wing, not Y-wing, first turn like, I don't know, whatever that card is that does the modified HWK, you know? Alright, so he gets one more resource, sure. Okay, so he's going to roll out all of his cards straight away. That makes sense. He might have a negotiate or something as well, but he's not going to be... Okay, so that's the time when I'd play my heirloom anyway, so we're good. Alright, 4 speed gets a special, but everything else is eh. Interesting they rolled double disrupt. That's very rare on a Rose, because Rose only has one disrupt side. Oop, that's not a roll. It was basically a roll, but that wasn't a roll. Okay, one more melee. Probably going to discard the honor guard this round, actually, and then I can always docking bay it. Because if he starts playing out vehicles, then I am going to be faster, and then an honor guard every turn is definitely nothing to sniff at. He's got 5 resources. Come on, what's he going to spend his money on already? A U-wing. Alright, that's what I figured. It would be a U-wing or something. Let's hopefully hit a motive that U-wing away. Ooh, blank, okay. Dual focus, not a good thing for him to roll, so I've got some time here to discard the honor guard and re-roll everything except this Ayla die, basically. I think I'll actually keep the Padawan and the Ayla die. Well, it can also just be a special into a double focus for Akbar, yeah. Wait, I'm keeping the 4 speed though. Alright, that's fine. I actually rolled really well on damage. So the Akbar, not there's no point to it, because normally it's like 4 speed plus Ayla special into Akbar double focus to focus the things. But all it does is get me 1 extra damage. But I mean, 1 extra damage is good. He's going to have the resources to do the to get another thing out potentially here. So let's do that, and let's call special. Definitely don't want to hit that special. We'll see if I hit that just to remove. Ah, I removed the die. Perfect. That might make all of the difference here, not having him be able to do 6 damage to me this turn. Alright, so the Akbar double focus gets me 1 more point of damage in exchange for the Akbar resource remove. Gone. I think I'm actually okay with that. I think I just want to do as much damage as possible to this Rose. So let's 4 speed Ayla to turn this to the blank, to turn the Akbar to the double, and then use Akbar's double to go to 3 and the 2, and then resolve against Rose. That was a really strong turn 1 from me. Really strong turn 1 from me. And that's blank, so if he wants to get stuff, he has to start discarding, and that's awkward with Akbar. You can, of course, docking bay if he has a Y-wing. Like, that would just be worthwhile for him. So that's what he's going to do. Okay, so the other way around would have allowed me to claim. That's something to keep in mind. The other way around would have done 1 less damage, allowed me to claim or do an Akbar resource. I'll keep the Clash. Even though he doesn't have melee, I'll keep the Clash. Shotos and an Ancient, okay. I'm going to play the Shotos on the Padawan, I guess. Get some shields going. Yeah, I would have probably claimed instead of taking the Akbar special. Well, no. I chose to not claim in the first place, so I probably wouldn't have anyway. Okay, Y-Wing comes out. Don't have removal for this. It's going to be painful. I want to resolve the 3, so I'm going to play the Shotos and hope he just resolves 3 into the pad 1. I'm going to make it a juicy target. Because the difference is 3 versus 6 damage. The special is 6 damage. So I don't want him to hit the special. Right, and he chooses not to, so that's fine by me, I guess. Alright, so double Ayla special. So with Akbar, this can be a ridiculous amount of damage again. If he doesn't have any removal for it. Okay, so he has Entangle, so he can remove 2 of these. He's going to remove both those Ayla die, yep. But hey, those are resources he was otherwise going to spend. Yeah, you do not want to get in a position where I can do Ayla for focuses like that, because I could have done 4-speed Ayla to go boom boom into 6 damage resolved kill, you know? And that would have just been horrible to have to deal with. You gonna resolve 4? Really? Okay, he's gonna resolve 4 into the Ayla. He really doesn't like this Ayla. That just allows me to get to keep getting shields up on the pad 1. That's fine by me. Alright, another resource, so I'm probably gonna... I can kill Rose. So I probably will. So what I do here is I 4-speed, take the resources, and then clash into 2 to go for 3 to kill. Alright, and pin down does not stop this. I was going to take it as a resource anyway, pretty much. So I can 4-speed into take the resource, into clash. Wait, but that doesn't kill. Fuck. I've done it now, but that doesn't guarantee the kill. I don't have the... I forgot clash itself as an action. Should have just taken the Akbar resource and then threatened that next turn, but he doesn't have removal for it. Thank God for that. So I got pretty lucky there. I got lucky. That was a misplay. That was a misplay that was a huge misplay, but I got lucky with that. And it looks like he's gonna lose. I don't see this going anywhere for him. I feel like this is just a fast win. And wow, I have 19 people watching apparently, according to Streamlabs. That's impressive. That's double what I normally get. Beautiful. I guess I was right. You know, I always said Nas was going to when Nas was streaming, like everyone would see Nas stream, and then he'd be like, "Well, oh, Gameslayer's streaming. Everyone's going to go to me," and it would have been amazing. So that's what happened, clearly. So let's take my honor guard. All right, second chance comes out. Yeah, no surprise there at all. Don't want the binds. I think the lightsaber pulls. The lightsaber pulls slow. Not sure I want a lightsaber pull, so I'll discard it. Lightsaber pulls is very nice in many respects because it allows me to keep to like reduce the amount of cards in my deck so that I'm more likely to draw mitigation on the next set of turns, because that's very important with this deck because it doesn't have a lot of mitigation, but the mitigation it does have is great with overconfidence and hidden motives and stuff. I'm just gonna roll out Ayla straight away, and I get blanks. Okay. Alright, so he's gonna be able to remove either my Spirit of Rebellion or my lightsaber training. You know, Spirit of Rebellion is like the only card. So every card, I think, every set has a card named after the set, and Spirit of Rebellion is like the only one that gets played, and only rarely. You know, you'd think that the card would be a really good one. I guess Awakening, in theory, can be really good. There we go. There's the Honor God. And this is how I just shut down his deck completely with Honor God. Yeah, you'd think you'd make the set namer better. Flank on the Lando. He's not rolling well here. Yeah, I want a second shield on pad 1. As long as pad 1 survives, I win. I don't care about getting rid of his shields or whatever. Alright, I can take 2 resources here. I could start best spinning, but I don't think I need to start best spinning. Best spinning. It's hard to say that. Best spinning. Best spinning. Best spinning. Best spinning. That's not too terrible. Best spinning. I hope you guys followed me at home with everyone yelling best spinning at their screen. Alright, let's roll out the Akbar. He clearly does not have removal at the moment. If he uses C-3PO to take that as a resource, then I'm resolving because he's clearly got a hyperspace jump. Otherwise, I'm good there. Okay, he's rallying, raiding. Raiding. I can't speak. I just can't speak right now. Alright, let's re-roll these. Alright, more resources. More importantly, none of these are blanks, which is good. So I'm going to be at a good amount of damage here. And I'll be able to take resources. I discarded the Bespin. Maybe I shouldn't have discarded the Bespin. Thinking about it. Because if I hadn't discarded the Bespin, I could have used an Akbar discard plus the Bespin discard to do damage. Just point out there's a shield, just so he remembers. Yeah, I've managed to stop this U-Wing get a special. Been pretty lucky. Been pretty lucky with that hidden motive and the honor guard. Alright, so now I just start taking resources and stuff. Don't need to play super aggressively, just aggressively enough. Because he's slow right now. Alright, if he's going to do it to this 2 damage... Nope, he's going to go to the special. Alright, well, I'll take the shield either way. Alright, he draws 2 new cards, so I was not going to Akbar him then. But now Akbar can discard a card, and if it's a good one, there we go. Oh, that's a really good one to hit, to remove 3 melee dice. That's a huge, huge thing I just hit. I'm very happy with that result. He's just not being able to do any damage. He got a U-Wing out turn 1, not doing any damage with it. That's what I hate about these types of decks. They just don't do anything with the damage that they draw. If he ever takes that resource, I'm claiming. So he should be claiming instead of taking a resource, is the way that this works. Because otherwise I get a second honor guard out. I should have claimed last turn, is what I'm saying. Alright, get the honor guard out. He's in a really bad spot. Let's Spirit Rebellion, get 2 resources. And draw 5. This pad, a built pad 1 is just so difficult to deal with. Alright, and now I'm going to heirloom on the Ayla, and then I'm probably going to 4-speed on the Ayla, and then I've got close quarters assault combo for later. Please hit a range damage so I can honor guard it. You know what? I'm going to let him do a special one time in exchange for the tempo gain of having 2 4-speeds out. I'm going to let him do it. It's 6 damage that I'm taking here, but in exchange I get the tempo, which will allow me to be able to do a good close quarters assault, hopefully. Not if I roll like that, though. Not if I roll like that. I really wanted one of those 4-speeds to be a special. That was a really high chance of a 4-speed special there. Well, now I'm very disappointed. He can do a double discard on the 3 cards I have left. Ew. Alright, maybe I shouldn't have taken that U-Wing damage. 2 more damage comes out. I have a lot of dice. So I can do focus into Akbar's double focus for the to into 2 more to turn these to 2s, to 3s, should I say. And that's 6 damage. Okay, hits a pin down. I guess he doesn't have a vehicle in his hand, but he has a hand of removal or something. Which is definitely something I will need to keep in mind when I'm rerolling. But that's his rally age used up to discard a card, effectively, so it's fine by me. Let's discard this overconfidence now, and I will move this to the side and reroll all of these dice. I have so much dice here. Alright, double 4-speed special, and that. Okay, so that's huge. That's why he defends. Makes sense to remove up to 3 of my melee, and he removes all 3 of those. Makes complete and total sense, and he has an ambush even with defend. And he does a double discard to stop me from re-rolling, which also makes complete and total sense, and I lose out on my close quarters assault. So yeah. I think I just go 4 speed into Akbar double focus into 6. Which pops the second chance. I'm keeping the other 4 speed simply because I want to see if he's going to play another vehicle. Could have claimed, but I don't really have much I want to claim for. So I just want to see if he has another vehicle or if he's just going to start rolling out C-3PO again. Okay. He's probably going to go for the draw 2 and try and get some sort of play out of here, so I'm okay with just claiming. I don't have anyone that's going to just die suddenly, so I can do that. I can get out my Bespin Wingguard, which will put pressure onto his hand. And acts as a good pass, effectively. Double 4 speed really helps with the speed of this deck. It's looking like with this, I'll probably end up playing Dot Brock as my last match after this. So he did get 2 damage, showing. Gets 2 resources and 2 damage. But he wants something else. Okay. Well, he gets the resource again. That would do 2 damage to you. You do not want to discard that. If you're trying for your 3 for 1. I don't know what he's trying for. I think he was trying for his 3 for 1 in the hopes of killing me with Yoda this turn. That's not what's going to happen. But he can still get 2 more resources out of that, at least. Because, like, you kill the Ayla, the heirloom just moves over. Alright, he's going after the Padawan. He realizes he should be going... But, you know, it doesn't matter because I've got Shoto's an Ancient. I've got so much health on her, effectively. I do have another Close Quarters in this deck somewhere still, so... Yeah. Just turn 1, roll out Ayla. Well, there's a 4 speed. Alright, that with the second chance might keep him alive here. Where's my other heirloom die? There it is. Alright, because I can do a double 4 speed here to go for 4. Or I can do a single 4 speed, roll in Ayla, rolling Padawan, and then see if it's worth doing more. Try, like, go for a clash and win or something. Or I could just go for a lightsaber training and win. Wait, I can just go lightsaber and training and win. That makes total sense. Let's 4-speed. Let's Ayla to go for a 4-speed. So I've got 4 actions. First action will roll out Padawan. Second action will roll out Akbar. Sure. Third action, I will play lightsaber training to go to the 3 and the 3. I actually roll enough to kill. Yep. Nothing you can do about it. And he flipped the table. Alright, so maybe that deck wasn't so good. Alright, Kajena, get out of here. I know you're you, but Doc Brock. Doc Brock. I'll ask him. Because Nujigena. How do you say that? Nukzijena. Maybe not. Don't think I have a trilogies deck. Do I have a trilogies deck properly? No, I don't. Okay, Nation Worldwide. If you did this purely for the joke, that was fucking hilarious. Well done. I love it. You are amazing. Alright, we got time for one more game here if anyone wants to hop in, or if Petrello wants to join in, or anything like that. We have time for just the one more game, and then this will be it for me for the night, so... whatever you guys want to do. If I don't get a game in like 5 minutes, I'll be calling it for the night, because we're about on that threshold, really. So we are on that threshold, so just gonna give it a few minutes just in case, and if not, we will be quitting the stream here. Thank you very much for watching, guys. There's 13 viewers now, but there was like 17 or 18 at one point, and I really appreciate all you guys coming out here. Megan X, all right, cool. So I don't have to keep stroking your guys' ego. Perfect. The Nation Worldwide's back. But Megan kind of won. So I'm going to let Megan in, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Megan's... Yeah, Megan kind of took it. Off you, I'm sorry, Nation. Let's go with the... Do I want to go 2 or do I want to play Mother Talzin? Yeah, I'll play Mother Talzin to end it. Yep, sorry about that, Nation. Oh yeah, need to promote. But just in the nick of time, you got... just pretend it was all part of the joke. Alright, so it's going to 3-character deck. I don't usually play 3-character with my Thrawn Talzin. It's very weird like that. So this will be interesting. Gonna really want that Force Wave if I can, but Force Wave is expensive, you know. That's another thing. I have to buy so many more cards if I'm playing Thrawn Talzin. And Thrawn's actually not cheap because of the legendaries. Ooh, interesting. Rebel Traitors. I like Rebel Traitor. I like the concept of Rebel Traitor. There isn't enough indirect dice to make upgrades to make them work. Because the idea here is that you activate Rebel Traitor, you roll out, and all of the upgrades with Rebel Traitor do roll into a bunch of damage. And because of his ability, you can't disrupt him. You can't remove his dice. You can't mitigate. Because you're not allowed to by that ability. But there just aren't indirect damage sides for upgrades out right now, which makes it a lot weaker. Alright, I'll keep the mobilized because it's a resource. I'll keep the heirloom because it's very cheap damage, and I'll throw away the rest. Now Hooks is an interesting partner with him. We'll see what that is. If this is a vehicle deck, that's kind of really weird that you're running the Rebel Traitors though. Alright, so I roll a 5 to his 1. He can take Guardian. I don't want him to have Guardian, so I'm taking my battlefield. Alright, and I'm just going to start with a Thrawn roll. I don't know what he's got. I really don't know what he's got. Especially with this guy. Red event from your hand and stuff. So I'm going to say 2. Ooh, hit a resource. Nice. Nothing for 2. Does have Grand Moff. Okay. And a Slave 1. Alright. But nothing for 2. Oh shit, this forces me to activate Mother Talzin, and I don't get to do heirloom shenanigans. That's smart. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright. Get to put this to the 2. That was my action. Yes, he doesn't like you to remove probably the resource. Yeah. Do I focus to the other 2 here, just so I can do 4? Or do I focus to double resource to try it so that I can, yeah. I focus double resource to actually do the mobilize play, and I can at least get mobilized and like overconfidence and something. Okay, he gets a double focus, so he's going to be able to do what he wants. Oh yeah, this mobilize is definitely the better play here. Mobilize set, as it were. Okay, so he gets to go to 2 indirect or resource. Yep, double resources, okay. So that he can play that save 1 or the Grand Moff. Makes total sense. So let's play the heirloom for 3. I know he's going to still spend some time, so I can play the Imperial Discipline for 1. And then which one is he playing? Is he playing the Moff Grand? He's claiming because he doesn't want to take 2 damage. Okay, but that means he doesn't get to use the Slave 1, so he must have been wanting to play the Grand Moff. That's my only idea there. Don't want the snare. Hey, that rhymed. The only idea I can think of is that he didn't want the Grand Moff then. That he didn't want to Slave 1, because otherwise he could have at least rolled out the Slave 1 and done something with it. Slave 1 I don't think had... Wait, he was playing old Slave 1, not new Slave 1. New Slave 1 is different. Yeah, old Slave 1 has a pay side, so maybe he was like, well, I wouldn't have had the resources for it. Oh, well, no, he wanted to play Grand Moff anyway. So he gets to claim, or switch the battlefield. Oh, switch the battlefield so that he gets the Guardian. That's interesting. I like that concept. I really like that concept. So, by using Grand Moff, he gets to switch the battlefield with the battlefield not being used, which allows him to set up Guardian on his characters. And that's very interesting. And I like that a lot. So I'm going to call 4 at this point to hit that Slave 1. Because I just really don't want to deal with that. There's an Archangel. Okay, so yeah, old Slave 1 goes bye-bye. He gets the friends in low places, but it's not going to be easy for him to do that, although Grand Moff makes it a lot easier because those are 2s and 3s. And he's going to swap. So now he's got Guardian. Which completely makes sense. Alright, let's roll out Talzin. So that way Rebel Troopers don't get to do whatever they want with me. Wow, that was a really good roll. That was a really good roll. And let's set this to the 2 resource. Could say it's a double focus actually, and focus this stuff around, but I didn't. I can always use this. Well, that's just focused to a range for a resource side, so. Alright, he's going to take the damage instead. That's fine by me, because I have no way of really resolving that damage. Well, it's a ranged, actually. I do have a way of resolving that damage. And I don't get to, and that's fine by me, not resolving that damage. What's in my hand? I haven't looked at my hand in a while. Oh yeah, I have a TIE Fighter. I could totally try and get the TIE Fighter out. That would make a lot of sense. Let's go for a discard. I know he doesn't have removal. Okay, dug in. Shame. Actually, I should have waited for him to do a reroll, because I should have tried to hit that Friends in High Places. He's gonna choose not to hit the Friends in High Places though, so that's fine by me. Let's yeah, let's focus to the 2 resources again. Okay, so he only has 6 showing. He doesn't hit one of those 2s, so he doesn't get to Friends in High Places. So I'm gonna be able to TIE Fighter here. Keep calling him TIE Pilots. Always call it TIE Pilots. So he's gonna discard and go for a big reroll here. He's gonna get 1 range damage out of that. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna be able to play my TIE Fighter 3. And his deck's fairly slow, so should work out. Take 4 indirect, sure. I'm going to pay 1 and do it like that. To just kill one of them so that the hook special is less effective. Which I think is more important than doing the 1 extra damage to the Grand Moff. Throw out the TIE Fighter. Special. Okay, kind of worthless. And that's... And wait for it, guys. A new announcement should be arriving soon. Streamlabs, come on. Wait, what's my opponent just done? Nothing? Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Chris, for subscribing. Different Chris, Sir Christopher. Chris Richardson instead. So thank you very much for the subscription. Again, 1 step closer to my 1,000 subscriber goal of being re-monetized. Thank you very much, YouTube. Hey, there we go. There's my Kylo Starfighter. Now I know for a fact that Mother Talzin will work out. That's my only even card in the deck. And honestly, not a very good even card. I thought originally that this would be a useful card. It's not a useful card. Do I want to play it, or do I want to just play the Force Wave? Let's roll out Thrawn. Let's try for a Force Wave. Gonna call 2 again. Try and hit either that Entangle or something else. Law and Order. Don't have anything for 3. Okay. He has Law and Order though, so that's worrying. Something I've definitely got to be aware of. Triple focus. Ouch. Alright, let's roll out Talzin then, in that case, because Law and Order might happen. I don't want him to hit the heirloom. And hey, I do yet again. Ooh, 3 steps ahead. That's a good one. I do yet again get that Force Wave special naturally. And hey, Victor Person also subscribing. There we go. Thank you very much for the subscription. Again, 1 step closer. Double special. Because he wants the Law and Order, which makes sense. Let's just do the 3 to the him, to Hooks himself. Because I want a Force Wave. Because I don't want to kill a character because I have to Force Wave myself in the face, and that's suck. Alright, so he's gonna be able to get but he's gonna be able to get off 2 3s, so he's gonna get Immobilized for free and a Law and Order for free. Which are huge for him. Absolutely huge. I should have used Overconfidence, honestly. Oh, it's an upgrade. It's not. Fuck. I thought it was a weapon. I'm thinking of drop your weapon. God damn it, that was a waste for me. That was dumb of me. That was really dumb of me. Should have just killed off the rebel. No, I should have just overconfidenced, because Hux only has one. Oh well. Alright, let's play the Caravan Starfighter for 2. It's not a good card that I thought it was. I was like, hey, it's almost all... I originally thought it was almost always going to do 2 damage, but it does not almost always do 2 damage. It very rarely does 2 damage. Definitely going to have to swap this out for something. Just not sure what. I don't have resources anymore for overconfidence. That was kind of dumb of me. Not a good roll, though, for him, so that's good. You know, I don't need all of these upgrades. I can just discard and reroll. And try for something better. It's like, yes, I could get I could have got everything I possibly could have wanted, but I didn't want it. You know? This way I'm going to be able to get the resources. I'm going to be able to resolve 3 damage First Order TIE Fighter. Or maybe with those shields I might need to wait on the TIE Fighter special potentially here. 3 indirect. Toss it all into Thrawn, sure. Yeah, I'll stick both these to 2s. At least when I focus to a 2, Kylo Ren Starfighter pays off. Ah, Nars is back in chat. Yes, Chris at least was in chat. Not sure if he still is. Alright, so he's going to take the shields now. And that's going to be great for me. Because now I can focus to the special. Which then will remove all shields from all characters. Which is awesome. Alright. And then boom, kill. And then boom, 2 damage. Actually, and then I'm going to Witch Magic for 1. For 3 steps ahead, get overconfidence. Okay. And then those are the 3 cards I'm going to draw into my hand anyway. And yeah, I'll accept just drawing those 3. And this is why you kill the Talzin first, because of Rise Again as well. There's a lot of reasons why you kill Talzin first in this matchup. First is Rise Again. He's lagging. He's lagging really badly right now. So is Pedro, but this guy's... Alright, cool. So, I'm okay with him just doing that, even though he clearly had 5 cards at the back there. But yeah, okay, so... Like, my first action is probably just... I'm probably just going to 3 steps ahead kill, right? Well, I can't kill with 3 steps ahead. I need to God roll if I wanted to do that. So yeah, not worth. Probably more worth it to play Force Wave. So that's what I'm going to do, play my other Force Wave. And hopefully not get destroyed. Nars connects back in. Alright, so that's 5 damage. That's painful. I paid for mine. Alright, fine, I'll do Force Wave now, even though now I would want to Overconfidence, but it's fine. Yep. Alright, so now I roll it out Thrawn. And I'm gonna call a 3. I'm gonna call a 3. I feel like a 3. Because I really wanted to hit this other Law and Order right there. There we go. Scorched Earth, fallback. Okay. So fallback might be scary. So I've got to be careful of that, because he's going to fall back almost certainly. But that's why I actually have the ability to resolve both of these, so that's nice. Scorched Earth. Oh. Scorched Earth for 7. Ow. Ow. Okay, that's a cool play. That's a cool play. That's a really cool play. I like that. I like that play a lot. But I know he doesn't have all the removal in his hand, so I can go 5 for the Rise Again, potentially, if I need to. I can't kill hooks with the damage I've got on board. Let's just take 2 resources. And he does not have the ability, really, to do what he wants now. Yes, loses 2 more resources. I can potentially go for a Rise Again. I can go for either a Rise Again or a kill, really. I've still got plenty of stuff available. Okay. He takes the indirect damage with hooks, which is amazing, because I would like the indirect damage to have gone into hooks. And we couldn't have been certain of that beforehand. But now we can be. I don't want to die. I'm close to it, though. Close to just dying. Vandalize, pay 3 to remove that. I knew that was in his hand, and I didn't deal with that. That was dumb of me. I have big problems Thrawn doing this stuff. So that he only does 1 damage. Yeah. That's fair. Alright, let's start discarding cards, do some re-rolling. Not a great set, but I do have a reroll there. Yeah, that puts him to 10. That doesn't kill. So let's discard another overconfidence and reroll again. There we go. That's more like it. Do 4 to kill. 4 to kill. I would have really liked the resource for Rise Again. But it looks like I'll have to do that next turn. 1 to him. There we go. I was willing to discard a lot of cards to make that work, so I'm not super unlucky that happened. Okay, so I can Tactical Mastery into 3 steps ahead if I want to here. Which might be what I do. Because I'm on 1 hit point, both my characters here. He clearly doesn't have another Scorched Earth play. So yeah, let's play 3 steps ahead. and go for the kill. Perfect. 2 ranged, I'll play Tactical Mastery, and then I'll just resolve all of it. Boom. Wait. Wait, I can't. Wait a second. That would be bad. Alright. 3 actions. Oh, wait. Wait. 9, 10, 11. Yeah, no. Alright, 3 actions. Can I roll in the First Order TIE Fighter and survive? There we go. Phew. Force Wave is a draw. I could have forced a draw at least. Oh god. Because what happened there is Force Wave deals 3 to a guy, 2 to a guy, 1 to a guy. I have 2 hit points left, so... I mean... I really like that Scorched Earth play. Forces you to roll in, and then they get to Scorched Earth. But it requires you to control the battlefield, that's the weakness. If Scorched Earth wasn't control the battlefield, that would have been amazing. Using... If I can continue to use my actions after my characters are dead, because I had like 3 extra actions, then I could still claim the battlefield and win. Probably couldn't. But that's a really cool idea, Scorched Earth, to just force all of the dice out. Really effective. Not nearly failed to kill myself. In a tournament, I would have totally... If I was in his situation in a tournament, I would have totally been like, nope, you resolved your Force Wave, we all die. Because that's the breaks, because that's what I did do. You will play. I really like that deck idea with the Scorched Earth. Yeah, that's a cool deck idea. I might have to explore that sometime, but I don't think it's tier 1. But yeah, so that was a very fun game. I like that. I like that deck concept a lot. It's very difficult to keep control of the battlefield though. Like the Grand Moff doesn't claim the battlefield for you. It only allows you to use the claim ability, if I recall. Yeah. So you've still got to somehow claim the battlefield, which is not easy. You could do you could play the day is ours, I guess, to claim the battlefield. Or you could change one of these rebel traders into a stormtrooper or something, and then like play lockdown, which is spot 2 red to take control of the battlefield as an ambush. Playing the day as ours, it costs you 2 resources, so you'd play a better battlefield with that. So alright, so there we go. I've been streaming for 3 hours now. Thank you very much for watching. 12 viewers still, and I know that plenty of people are just going to be watching this VOD. This has been me, GameSlayer99, aka No Brainer. Thank you all so much for watching. Signing out.